Warning. The Drunken Peasants podcast is full of comedic exaggerations, independent thought, insensitivity, and other offensive content. We strongly urge all viewers and listeners to keep their brains in their skulls throughout the entire duration of this podcast. Failure to do so will result in immediate death. If you wish to support this podcast, there are several ways to do so. First, you can sign up for a free audiobook trial at audibletrial.com/drunkenpeasants. Audible is the foremost seller of audiobooks today with hundreds of thousands of titles to satisfy all manner of tastes. Second, if you shop on Amazon.com, please use the Amazon affiliate links in the description section of this video. Every purchase you make helps Peasants podcast is full of comedic exaggerations, independent thought, insensitivity, and other offensive content. We strongly urge all viewers and listeners to keep their brains in their skulls throughout the entire duration of this podcast. To make an official submission to the Drunken Peasants, whether it be a video or one of our segments, there are several ways to do so. First, you can sign up for a free audiobook trial on the show. That trial needs to be sent to the Drunken Peasants Facebook inbox. Please do not send correspondence, as this will be deleted unread. With all that shit out of the way, it's time to begin the show.
Coming to you live from the frigid armpit of America, this is the Drunken Peasants podcast with Ben and TJ, bringing you opinions of the news from an altered perspective.
Fuck it! Hey man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
What the fuck are you talking about, atheist? It's okay.
You're nothing, TJ. You're garbage.
I just want to be light.
You're garbage, TJ.
And now, here are your hosts, Ben and TJ.
We'll do it live.
Oh yeah,
Do it live.
bitches!
Fuck it.
We
Do it live.
shall do it.
Fucking thing.
Fucking thing sucks. He's talking about our new computer. Not really though. It's working now. Welcome to Drunken Peasants Podcast, episode 332.
Saw you're winging that, Ben.
Smoke weed every day.
Ben's like 332.
Yeah,
You guessed right.
I was pushing out some shit.
Oh, you're pushing out some shit. Oh well.
And there was echo, but then we got rid of it because I had to run really fast over to the other side. See, the echo was caused by the chat. Because I opened another window so that the chat could participate. Here you are. You can see yourselves and your stupid bullshit on the screen.
Some of it's not. I mean, I see positivity every once in a while. Somebody says, "Love you guys," or like, but most of it's like, Paul's fat, TJ's stupid, Scotty's ugly, and Ben's dick is too big.
Yeah, that's the principal complaint.
Basically, what I see.
Ben's dick is too big.
I did read that someone wanted to eat. What was it?
Waffle crisps out of your gaped asshole.
Oh, my gaped asshole.
We were watching the chat a little bit as we were setting up, and that was one that I read out loud to the group.
I want to eat waffle crisps.
I bet you someone wants to eat.
Scotty's
And we have MINX on right now too.
Nice. Speaking of eating waffle crisps out of people's assholes, hey RPGMINX,
One of my
how's it
favorite
going?
things to do. Hi guys.
And that's why I mentioned it.
TJ, do you want to eat some waffle fries out of someone's asshole? TJ, how would that sound to you,
waffle
buddy?
crisps.
No, waffle fries.
I only eat them if they're called
fries.
crisps.
Oh, just so you know, Minx, we're terrible with guests, so we're just gonna ignore you the rest of the show.
That's
so,
fine. I'll just sit here and
Yeah, just sit
Minx.
around. Just sit around.
Fuck you.
How you doing,
So,
TJ?
I saw a while ago. I saw a while ago that you were having some trouble with the YouTube losing subscribers and shit because of the glitch.
It's weirdly recovered now. It was actually my best month ever last month. I don't know what the fuck happened, but it just sort of sprung back. So, guess I'm lucky.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, that's good.
I guess it's a good opportunity, though, to remind people watching us to double check your subscriptions, because we're not sure if that shit has been resolved. Double check and make sure you're subscribed, and if you're not subscribed already, why not?
If you're not subscribed, fucking
hit the button now.
Kill yourself.
No, don't do that.
What?
Just hit the
Kill
button.
yourself?
Don't have them kill themselves, because then they won't be able to subscribe, TJ.
Well, they can either
That's
subscribe.
a terrible business
They
decision.
can either subscribe or they can die.
I took the chat down. It got too intense.
Yeah, there was too much. There was too
going
much screeching.
It was too mean.
They were being really mean to you tonight, TJ. I don't know if you were.
Echo.
Echo?
Echo.
Echo?
It's fixed. Echo. fixed.
I just imagine you sitting in a room talking to yourself, listening to your echo, looking at yourself in the mirror. You're
Sometimes
fucking
I'll just sit around and go like,
narcissist.
You mean TJ's heaven?
Well, that'd be on the space station, Paul.
That's true.
So it would be that room on the space station.
So Minx, what are you playing right now? What's keeping your video game fingers a twiddling?
A bunch of stuff, like people like the same old shit like from years ago, like Friday the 13th Satsune. Looking forward to that. That'll be like a popular gaming thing, you know, murdering people.
Like right now, it's like Overwatch is the thing that everybody wants to play.
Overwatch, dude.
Are you doing Overwatch?
Unless you're like a pro, but it's fun to play for sure. I stream it quite a bit.
Yeah. So what are you playing then in your off time?
In my off time.
In your personal time when you're just chill gaming, what are you playing?
I don't get a huge amount of time for that, but I guess Overwatch is like my main chill game at the moment for sure. I play it a lot.
See, I told you.
Thousands of hours in it.
Overwatch.
Damn. Thousands of hours. Yeah, that is addictive.
I play Tetris on the Game Boy.
I will tell you that I have lost entire nights.
Shit.
To just hitting the fucking turret with the hammer as Torbjorn. Just put the turret down and smack it, and if it gets damaged, you go smack it, and if somebody comes near it, you shoot them with your thing and you smack it. And really, like 6 hours will just melt out of my day.
The best thing that came out of Overwatch is Overwatch porn. I feel there's a lot of it right now.
I have seen. Oh, dude,
Overwatch porn is
fucking great, right?
Dude. Yeah, it's really good.
I don't even know about this, guys. I don't even. So what? So you guys, do you watch Overwatch porn, Paul?
I haven't. Well, last night I.
Oh yes, yes.
Last night,
so that's a yes.
Last night. No, I don't. I don't.
Great.
I will tell you this.
I just didn't know it existed.
Last night I jerked off. I saw some Roadhog v Diva porn that was fucking amazing. Diva looks great being fucked by Roadhog. I'm just letting you know.
So you're into that, Paul? You're into hentai and all that stuff?
I've never played Overwatch, but I have looked at Overwatch porn.
It's great.
So my sole Overwatch experience is porn.
Yeah.
To me, Overwatch is a genre of porn.
TJ, so you're fine.
Yeah.
TJ, you know who's also into hentai in our family, and it's not just you, Stevie, dude.
Stevie likes the tentacle porn.
It's funny.
All you gotta do is look at Stevie, know that shit.
Like, I was on Stevie's computer one day, and I'm like, let me search for something. Like, the first thing that came up was, like, Hentai Foundry, and I'm like, hey, Stevie, what's this?
Don't
click that link, don't click that link. I'm like, oh, auto-login too, huh?
Woo! Stevie's a fucking pervert.
So since you don't get much free time, what are you playing on your channel currently? What's taking up? What's the hot thing on Minx's channel right now?
People like games like Town Asylum, which is like it's basically like just a game where you bluff and you lie and you get people lynched and people like that kind of shit.
Oh yeah, dude, that game is fucking. It's called Town of Salem.
Town of
Salem.
Salem.
It's like a Salem witch trials recreation is the idea.
Oh,
yeah, it's not even really a video game in the traditional sense because you have to bluff your way through. Everybody has a job basically.
Yeah.
And you have to bluff your way through and pretend you're not who you are and try and lynch all the evil people, or the evil people alternatively try and lynch all the good people.
Oh, so you're not like the witch or something. You have to.
You can be the witch.
Yeah.
Oh, you can be.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
The witch controls other people and manipulates them.
Yeah,
like, it's pretty complicated, but it's really fun. There's loads of fucking games I'm playing. Dead by Daylight's good. You know, where you're a serial killer stalking.
Yes.
80s teenagers. You can even be Michael Myers in that game now, which is pretty fun, and like do the Halloween theme and shit. It's pretty fun.
Yep.
Thanks for reminding us what that music sounds like, Paul.
Yeah, Paul. In case anyone didn't know what the Halloween theme
TJ, that wasn't me.
The music just spontaneously happened.
That might be Michael Myers came into the building just now.
Oh shit!
So,
Paul, do you want to be out of the rotation? Because this is how you get out of the rotation.
I haven't even
rotation.
What rotation? I ain't smoked shit. Get that shit over to me, bitch.
Oh, here you go, man. Just kidding.
Gimme!
You fell for it. You fell for it.
what a rube.
Gimme!
What a rube.
Give me that shit.
TJ just got rubed.
Video games are stupid anyway. No one gives a shit. No one gives a fuck.
That is not true.
No one gives a fuck.
Yeah, nobody that watches this podcast ever plays video games.
I ain't even seen anyone play a fucking video game in 28 years.
You've played a game sooner than that.
28 years? So wait a minute. You haven't seen a person play video games Since what?
You're cool.
1986.
You know what? Video games were good
We're
back
the same
when.
age, TJ. So
Back when you
for a long time.
Back when you plug in the fucking Nintendo and put the cartridge in and you press fucking on and a game starts. That was fucking games.
You're infantilized.
This shit
TJ.
now
You're
is
an
garbage.
infant.
So before
Bunch
we
of fucking backstory, cutscenes, garbage. I don't give a fuck about none of that. The backstory was like, you're a plumber, you gotta kill a dragon. Go.
There's
Fuck
a
that
princess.
shit.
I don't even think it was
Peach.
that much. I think it was just like go to this map and play. It wasn't
There you
even-
go.
It was like go to this castle, find this
Oh,
princess.
dude, how
That was
bored
it.
would TJ get immediately if he had the game that he's talking about, where it's just like, hey, there's a thing, go get it. He'd be like, there's nothing to do. I don't
Yeah.
know where to go.
I'm bored by all video games at this point, so.
Yeah, you suck at open world games too, TJ.
I just, it's not even that I suck. I just can't even get interested. They're so boring. They're so fucking
It's not that
dull.
I suck. It's that I'm not interested.
Okay.
I'm not interested. I don't get
Okay.
into it. I tried playing that fucking Last of Us
shut
shit.
up, shut up.
Boring.
time to move on.
One
Dull.
day left.
Boo.
1 day left.
Shirts.
Gay.
One
Obviously,
day.
these are going to relaunch, but there's 1 day left if you want to get it.
If you want to get them on the
now.
next shipment,
Yep.
if you want them shipped out pretty soon, looks like these down here have 2 days left. I can't remember. Are these the ones that have the mediums?
Yeah, the larges and
And
mediums.
When they all relaunch, it's just going to be one thing for each shirt, so it's going to be simpler for you guys to just do that.
We should probably mention too that we have redesigned our Patreon. We're going to have a video coming out that's dedicated to explaining that, but for those of you who are just curious, go check it out.
There's been some major changes.
Some big changes.
Some big changes.
I will highlight
the
one.
green dude. You got.
We got to talk about the green ticket.
Oh,
Can I please?
All right, you came.
Oh, can Paul please talk?
Well,
Everyone
he-
shut up.
he came up with
Everyone
it,
shut
so-
up and let Paul talk. Go ahead.
He
Go ahead.
actually came
Oh,
up
no,
with
no,
the
it's
green
okay,
ticket,
Ben.
so.
You talk about the green ticket. I'm sorry.
Everyone
to
shut
interrupt.
up and
Go
let
ahead.
Paul
no, no,
talk.
No, Ben, please.
Go
I'd
ahead.
like you to sell the
Shut
green
up.
ticket.
Shut up and let
Fuck
Paul
Go
talk.
ahead, Ben.
All right, fuck both of you. I'm doing it. So the green ticket is
You do?
fucking 5 people, 5 fans. If you're a patron at any level on our Patreon, you're entered into a chance. 3 times a year, we're gonna fly 5 fans to Seattle. We're going to hook them up with an Airbnb, and we're going to bring them on the show. And they're going to hang out with us and smoke weed with us and have fun with us. 21 plus only, obviously.
And you must live in the United
You don't have to be
States or Canada. I believe.
I think we're going to fly at least one person overseas every time.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy
Support you guys
shit.
on Patreon.
'Cause I don't-
Can you rig it?
Well, we'll talk about that after the show.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Any bribes that people want to put forth that, we can talk about that
Well,
later.
now that you've announced it publicly,
Paul,
send him to TJ so
Yeah.
he goes to jail.
Paul, you have to sing the song, dude. We have to sing the song, dude.
Yeah, Paul.
Oh
go
no,
ahead.
no, no, no! I don't want to interrupt.
Sing the
Paul,
fucking
shit,
song,
sing the song,
Paul.
Paul. The show
Okay.
doesn't go on.
I never thought that I would be hanging with the peasants and smoking their weed. But then I became a Patreon and something sweet happened to me. 'Cause I won the green ticket. I get to smoke weed with Scotty, Paul, TJ, and Ben. Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
So yeah, check that out. There's also a bunch of other new stuff. You can check out our Patreon. It's linked down below. We're still making a few changes, not so much to the perks, but to the visuals of the Patreon, and we're going to be adding a new video that explains everything in greater detail.
Yep.
It's going to be dope. It's going to be dope.
Yeah.
All right, enough of this shit. Then we have a fucking show to do here, fellas.
What if you live near us? Well, that's all the cheaper
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah.
Get you to us then. So
But we're randomly selecting the winners, so that's how it is.
I mean, if you live near us and you get randomly
Yeah,
selected, you still
whatever.
get a fucking sweet ass Airbnb down where we live, and you get to be on the show. You get to chill with us. You get to smoke with us.
and
Hell yeah!
I hate traveling. You don't have to accept.
Yeah, well, if you're randomly selected, you can always defer to
Yeah.
the next person.
Sure.
You can always say,
If you're
"Not for me."
not interested,
Or
or
you're not
21,
old enough or whatever.
then
you know?
we'll just draw another name. I mean,
Yep.
that's the way it works.
That's how it goes.
Slight cringe. Only a slight cringe. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
That's not
we're
bad.
Improving. We're
A
improving.
slight cringe is not bad.
It used to be they would just write
Fuck
severe cringe.
Scotty!
Now we're down
Thank
to
you.
slight. That's
Thank
awesome.
you. What the fuck was that, TJ?
It was an inverted
That
burp.
was disgusting.
That was
Yeah, that's
weird.
pretty
It sounded like you just exhaled directly out of your stomach. It's like a
Can you even burp, TJ?
gross.
Can you burp? TJ, can you burp on command?
I can.
All right, do it. Pretty decent. Pretty good. Pretty good. I can do it, but it's
All
really
right.
good shit.
All right, now I hurt my esophagus doing that.
Gross. You're almost burped.
All right.
Yeah, seaweed.
Excuse me.
Stop.
That was just extra.
No, it wasn't.
It had to come out.
No, it wasn't. Puking dog. We'll always remember.
Dog gets me every time.
Dude, won't you guys be sad when Puking Dog is dead?
What?
So won't you be sad when Puking Dog
Don't
is
even
dead?
talk about it, Scotty. We
How
can't.
do you know Puking Dog isn't
I can't
already
even
dead?
deal with that.
Puking
Right
dog will never die.
How old is
That's
that?
true.
He will live
I don't know.
forever in
Could
the
be fucked
hearts
right now,
of
like-
the people.
You know. for all
That's
we
a
know.
live feed, actually.
Puke
Minx.
Dog's still
People-
alive.
People think that's
A
a
live
clip,
feed
but we
every single
actually,
week.
yeah, during that clip, that opening clip, we cut to a live feed of Puking Dog. So he just happens to be fucking and puking
Every time.
Every time we go to him.
That's pretty
But
You'll
impressive,
notice,
actually.
if you look very
Sounds like a
carefully,
great
you'll notice
life.
it's a
there's subtle
different bitch each
differences.
time.
Like sometimes he pukes up corn, and sometimes it's like peas and cheese and shit. You know, you can see subtle
I getcha.
differences in the
I getcha.
consistency of the puke.
And the bitch he's fucking.
Well,
And
he's
the bitch he's
got a
fucking,
new
yeah.
bitch every week too. It's Puking Dog. Let's be
Here's
honest.
here's an O'Reilly clip, and he's talking about is hatred on the rise in America.
Mine is.
Shocking.
Ending the Impact segment tonight. Over the weekend in Philadelphia, another
Impact.
Jewish cemetery was vandalized. Many as 100 headstones at the Mount
My
Carmel
hectares are already
Cemetery
dramatically on the increase
knocked
listening
over
to
and
O'Reilly.
desecrated. In addition, a number of
Seconds.
Jewish community centers have received bomb threats around the country,
You know, the cemetery thing sucks, but I mean, they're all dead. So, you know, it's a shitty thing to do, but do they really care? No.
leaving some to say hate's on the rise in America. Joining us from Washington.
Oh,
Charles
God.
Brown.
Jesus Christ.
Joining us is your
Gold
nightmare
Ducat.
tonight.
I have
It's
tried.
Gold Ducat.
Dude,
you're right.
It's Gold Ducat. I was just thinking that.
Dude, I have tried
Join
to
us
find.
from the Cardassian Prime, Gold Ducat.
I have tried to find for months a clip with Charles Krauthammer in it that we could use because he's so fucking boring. But this man looks like some kind of gangling mannequin. I don't know.
He's a Cardassian.
His head does not fit his body.
No.
He's
I
he's a Cardassian.
Yeah. Earth has been infiltrated.
Gold
everybody.
Ducat.
Dude, even
dude.
Bill looks sad. Look at Bill. He's like, damn.
He's like, oh God, let's go to Charles Krauthammer.
Like burying one of the tombs that were vandalized or something? Or...
Maybe he crawled out of one of these Jewish tombs.
I am free. Free at last.
Fresh from this Jewish cemetery that was vandalized. A Jewish corpse. Oh, God.
Oh shit.
Well, the only way to know that will be in retrospect from, say, a year or two.
Tales from the crypt.
We've often had spasms of incidents many
Charles
times.
Crypthammer.
Much of
Charles
them
Crypt Keeper.
copycats. A lot of these are today in Washington. A couple of Jewish community centers, a couple of schools were shut down or at least evacuated because of bomb threats. But I think the real story is here.
This is
Yeah,
the
what's
most
the real
boring
story?
man
They
I've
are
ever heard
highlighting
in my
that.
entire
That's
life.
why I've
Here's-
never been able to find a reason to get him on the show because he's such a fucking snooze. But goddamn, I'm glad he's had his debut because
Yeah.
man, he's been around
He's
a
a
long
nightmare.
time.
We've had him on before.
Have
Yeah,
we?
we
Oh,
all
yeah.
played him.
Nightmare.
Seen highlighted in the press anti-Jewish incidents.
Okay.
Now, why is that? The story for the last 15 years, at least the one that's presented
He's
by
a
the
Jew
press,
from one of these
has
crypts,
been
dude.
Islamophobic.
He crawled out. He was
Crawled
pissed.
out. Somebody kicked
Yeah.
his headstone over, and he was like, "I gotta go get on the news and talk about this desecration."
I shall be avenged.
It came from the
Someone-
Jewish crypt.
Someone called him Krauthammer 40K.
Damn. Good job, Chad.
Targeting Muslims. Of course, trying to portray Americans as reacting to Islamic terrorism in a beastly way. But during those 15 years, and certainly for
All right, my birthday celebration got a little out of control, and I knocked over some fucking
Damn.
Jewish graves,
TJ,
you know?
no, you know what? You didn't even try. All that happened is TJ just walked down one of these aisles, and his love handles knocked these tombstones over.
the last
He was looking at his
5 or
phone.
so, the number of
He was paying
anti-Jewish
attention.
incidents has been far greater.
Well, look at you
and
disturbed
almost
this man's
totally
slumber, TJ. How do you
underreported.
feel?
There are about
I feel
4
bad.
times as many.
He's still like the middle bit of his nose
anti-Semitic
just going to drop out if he sneezes. It looks like it's just... Oh, it's
Hanging
really
on by a
fucked up.
thread. I'm seriously trying so hard to listen to this guy and concentrate because that's like just how my mind works. But some people like this are so fucking boring and like I have no idea what he's saying. It's just like
Scotty,
I heard
it's just that you're not
Yes, it's noise.
It's just noise.
Listen, Charles Krauthammer has some very important things
Paul,
to say
is Paul still here?
about the
Where's
Jewish
Paul?
hate that's arising in
Where's
these cemeteries.
Paul when shit goes down?
Incidents over most of these years. In the last year, there was a slight changing of that ratio to about still more than 2 to 1. And the hypothesis I would propose to you is the storyline during the Bush years and to a less extent the Obama years had to be the beastliness of Americans towards Muslims.
Beasliness? Why does Trump, look, I'm sure he's got like emphysema or something, but why does he
He's like a quadriplegic.
He has to take a breath like literally every word. So maybe we cut to a dude that can talk, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to be mean.
Well, no, Paul, I think he's kind of like, remember how Christopher Reeve had to like breathe all the time?
Yeah, but like, is there not a political commentator that doesn't have to take a deep lung-filling breath every syllable of every word?
Paul hates disabled people? Oh my
yeah,
God.
I know.
I know.
He does.
Ableist
even though Paul claims to be disabled, he hates the disabled.
Oh, I used to argue all the time. You remember when Casey Kasem, they used to trot his half-dead corpse out every year for the New Year's Rockin' Eve?
That wasn't Casey Kasem.
That was the other guy, Dick Clark. Yeah,
What?
Dick
Paul? All right, Paul, you've already demonstrated that we must move on.
That's probably a good idea.
This guy is fucking dog shit.
All right, this is not boring though.
Yeah, Casey Kasem.
This is a story about people getting mowed the fuck down.
Whoa.
Fear, chaos, and confusion in the middle of a Mardi Gras celebration.
Wonderful.
That is a Mardi Gras celebration.
Holy shit.
Violence in New Orleans? This must be an outlier.
Driver plows in a Mardi
trying
Gras
to
crowd.
help one another, trying to get them to make sure everybody was all right.
I'll be honest, they're usually not this bad, but this pretty much happens every fucking year at Mardi Gras. Because like people around Louisiana are not just like they come from like rural areas and they really just get fed up with the traffic and they'll just be like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna gun it through this barricade." Like this has happened so many years and so many parades I've been to. I've heard like this happened at a parade you went to.
So you're just rolling the dice, basically.
Well, this time he injured a couple dozen people.
And it sounded like you would have seen it in a movie.
One of New Orleans' famed parades torn apart when a pickup truck plowed into a crowd.
Oh yeah.
After hitting several vehicles,
looks
including
like
a dump
Uptown.
truck. Local station WVUE recorded this video as the driver of the truck was taken into custody.
Put him in your car.
It appears that it's a subject who was highly intoxicated.
Wow. What?
That's a shock.
Highly intoxicated in New Orleans?
You mean he wasn't screaming Allahu Akbar as he did it?
I think this was the Endymion parade too, which that's a really big parade, and it's like I'll tell you what, there's a ton of people on the streets for that, so that's crazy. It's someone would just drive into.
Just on a general night, there's a ton of people on the streets of the French Quarter. So if it's
this isn't the French Quarter, this is like uptown New Orleans.
Sure,
but like, dude, I'm telling you, like for this parade, this is one of the bigger parades, so there's like thousands of people out.
That's insane.
So he'd have to be drunk to the point of like not being able to do anything to not notice there was a fucking parade in his way.
I mean, like
is what you're saying.
he hit a
yeah.
Not only did he hit a parade, but he hit several cars and finally landed on a
loud.
dump truck,
dude.
like the biggest car on the. So yeah, he had to
Paul,
be
if you go
gone.
to these parades, like you see tons of people and it's loud as shit, dude. It's not quiet, so there's no fucking way you don't know something's going on.
He must have been Baba.
Dude, also they block off the streets. Like cops are blocking off most of these fucking streets.
A number of vehicles and then veered off, hitting a whole bunch of innocent people.
Police say 25-year-old Nielsen Rizzuto had a blood alcohol level nearly 3 times the legal limit.
There were people there. There were real human beings standing there.
Among the 28 people hurt, authorities.
As opposed to what? Like someone set on a bunch of mannequins or something?
Why do they find these retards? There was real people there. It's like
it was real people.
Let's just go like next cut. Let's talk to someone else. There's hundreds and thousands of people up there.
Say a 1-year-old child and a female police officer. Tonight, neighbors and business owners along the parade route say it's time to increase security.
Do you think it's time to close off roads to traffic during parades?
Right, now's the time. This sends a clear message that this has to be done. You've got a parade going on a few feet from families, and you've got active traffic there immediately adjacent to a parade route.
The city's mayor says police were prepared to handle an emergency like yesterday's.
Every time you have this many people gathered, you're always trying to protect against a terrorist attack. This goes to the issue of how prepared cities are now for massive
They weren't
events.
prepared to stop a truck from crashing into 28 people and 18 vehicles on the parade route.
How can you say you're prepared to deal with a terrorist attack when you ain't even ready to deal with a fucking crazy drunk?
Yeah, if this wasn't just a crazy drunk New Orleans idiot and it was some fucking attacker that had a fertilizer bomb in the back of that truck, he could have killed 1,000 people. So you're not prepared is what you're telling us.
How could you be? Damn, that bitch looked
There's nothing you
depressed
can
as
do
fuck
against
for a
shit like this
second.
at all. It's just going to happen.
Yeah.
And officials tonight emphasizing that every available city police officer supplemented by law enforcement from neighboring agencies is on the street tonight protecting crowds. Meanwhile, 3 of the injured remain hospitalized. This as suspect Nielsen Rizzuto is scheduled to make his first appearance before a judge during the hour. Kate?
Sarah Doloff down in New Orleans. Thank you.
Interesting.
Well, he's gonna spend a lot of time in prison.
Yeah.
He's fucked.
That's about how that.
I mean, at
Oh,
what point,
yeah.
like, not this didn't happen to be terrorism this time, but at what point are we going to start, like in the Western world, start putting up some concrete barriers and shit to stop these vehicles from, even if they're plowing through, there needs to be some way to cut off these parade routes and keep these trucks from mowing people down.
Yeah, well, after Nice, I mean, we need to realize that if you're someone who's a terrorist, I mean, like, but what are you really going to do? I mean, you can't stop every vehicle in every place. I mean, like, I could go rent a fucking U-Haul and drive it into a crowded place and run a bunch of people over. There's nothing that can really stop me from doing it.
There's going to be more and more of those attacks, I'm sure. Like, it's just an easy thing to do. Just like big crowd, drive a fucking truck into it, done.
I mean, the problem with the parades is that parades are a guaranteed shoulder-to-shoulder crowd. It's guaranteed rich target-rich environment for this type of attack or accident, I guess, in this case.
I think when you think about how many gatherings there are around the world, I mean, like Mardi Gras, I mean, just conventions, it's really crazy how few of these events actually turn out with violence or someone
they
doing
like
something
Carnival down in South America.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's all like Fat Tuesday celebrations.
Yep.
Fucking Catholics.
Yeah, dude.
Fucking Catholics.
Catholics ruin everything.
Fucking people, man.
True enough.
All right.
What do we got next, Ben?
Here's Schumer talking about Trump, saying he broke his promises to the American people.
Oh.
All right.
I predict the discord in their party will grow as Republicans turn to Washington after this last week of angry town halls. I believe the odds are very high. We will keep the ACA. It will not be repealed. He broke his promise to working Americans when, after vowing not to cut Social Security, Medicare or Medicaid, during the campaign, he proposes to cut Medicaid and chooses cabinet secretaries who spent their careers trying to eviscerate Social Security and Medicare.
So,
I mean, is this anything we didn't already know? I mean, his fucking cabinet secretaries are all pretty much counterproductive.
Yeah, I mean,
selections.
if you elect Republicans, you should understand this is part of their agenda.
Yeah, it has been for a while.
Because this is something that's been part of their platform for quite some time. I don't know why it's suddenly shocking that Trump's doing it.
I mean,
I guess because he explicitly said he wasn't.
He's far from the first Republican to promise to not touch Medicare and Medicaid and then to immediately go after it.
Paul, we're going to take care of everyone. We're going to take care of everyone.
Take care of everyone.
Look,
we don't look Medicare.
I'm going to say something real
won't be
Republican here,
necessary.
Paul, but look, we're going to take care of everyone.
Yeah. After I give some of my friends, some billionaires, some money, none of that Medicare is going to be necessary because it's going to trickle down to the people that need it. You see?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, magically.
The best
It's gonna
kind of
get there.
economics, right?
It'll get there eventually.
One fact checker said that of the 60 explicit promises he made about his first 100 days, only 6 have been kept, and 45
hasn't
have
been his
no
first
action
100 days
taken
yet,
whatsoever. The first
But,
month
I mean, like, why is this
of
a
a
fucking
Trump
surprise?
presidency
Like,
is
all politicians that get into power lie. Everyone does. It's just a fact. It's just how it works. You
They
lie,
lie their
people
asses
vote
off.
for you, and that's you don't have to worry about it because you're in, and that's it.
Of course.
I thought he was lying about the Muslim travel ban at first.
And then the next time around, they all get to lie to you again.
I mean,
I know what, Paul.
I'm
I know
actually
I lied
surprised how much
4
shit
years
he's
ago.
gone through with. Actually, if I'm honest
Right.
with you, I thought he would just do fuck all, but you know.
Yeah.
Paul, I know I lied to you the other day, man, but dude, trust me now.
Of course.
That day that choose me again.
Yesterday you lied your ass
Yes.
off to me all day, but today
I didn't
I'm
mean
ready to let that
Well,
go
Paul,
and trust.
You know why I lied, TJ? It was all TJ.
It was well, I don't trust
He's trying to hold
TJ
you back,
because
but
he
Paul,
lied to me
I'm going to
today.
take care of you now. We're going to be good. Okay.
less bang, less of a bang, and more of a whimper.
Less bang.
Less banging. Whoa.
Not much impact.
I don't know if I like this.
This sounds bad, Schumer.
Less banging, less impact?
More
Whoa.
banging, more
That's
impact.
it. Basically just him bitching like, Trump's a liar.
No shit.
Trump a liar.
Trump's a fucking demagogue.
So is
Thanks.
this guy.
Well, of course.
You're a politician too, so you all lie.
just get like tired of this shit. Like, I mean, I don't like Trump and I don't agree with his policies and shit, but the fact is that if the Democrats won't be at all relevant ever again, they need to fucking change a load of shit, because clearly what they were doing before didn't fucking work at all.
Well,
but they're just doing the same old shit because that's what they do. You know what I mean?
Democratic leadership
ridiculous.
seems to think that fucking like having the wine tour is still selling with the American public. Like, oh, Trump is bad, and we're gonna fight him, and he ain't gonna do that. Just stop.
It's the same. I mean, the right's in power in the UK at the moment as well, and there's no credible opposition to them. There's nothing. It's just the same old shit that has been going for years, and that people are wondering, like, you know, why the general public's sick of it and the right is getting in more. It's because people are fucking tired of how the fucking establishment has been for such a long time that they're voting elsewhere. You know what I mean?
We're coming to visit the UK this June, and we're going to turn that place upside down, and then everyone will.
I'm going to basically take
praise
over.
the peasants
Yeah,
there
I'm going
forever.
to become the new leader.
Let's go plant
The
the
new
American
queen.
fucking flag, dude.
TJ will be the new
We're gonna go
queen.
to fucking Buckingham Palace or wherever the fuck those assholes live. We're gonna fly the American flag over it.
I'm going to change.
You know what?
You guys
Conquer the
do,
fucking
to London,
empire.
or what are you doing?
We're gonna land in London, and we're gonna ask the people of the British Empire.
Yes.
You just did a Brexit. We're gonna ask you to do one more. We're gonna ask you to do a Prexit, dude. You're gonna come with us, dude. A peasant exit, dude.
Cool.
Pexit.
We just need to steal
a Brexit.
We need to find like a few countries we can just steal, and just all the
Yeah.
Drunken Peasants fans.
But yeah,
just
we are
all
going to-
take over one country.
Put us up in Buckingham Palace.
I'm actually
queen out.
I'm actually doing my long-awaited face reveal in April, so I definitely can hang out with you guys if you let me know when you're around.
Dope.
I'll come up to London or some shit.
Awesome.
Cool.
We will definitely
Sweet.
let you know
We
ahead
will.
of time. Because we're coming. Better look out, you fucking oat bar eating fucking
pancake eating faggots. Have some fucking tea, bitches, because we coming.
Yeah, dude, it's time for the colonies to come back home.
All right, so
This is a story
Yeah.
about men who are not the biological fathers of children that they are paying child support for.
Sounds like a great deal.
I think this takes place in
Even
Michigan,
baby
too.
to be a father here in Michigan.
Yep,
It's
Michigan.
a situation 7 Action News reporter Kim Russo has been investigating for us, and she joins us live now with what she uncovered. Kim.
Yes, men, you need to know this. You can have a DNA test in your hand that, as Maury Povich would say, says you are not the father.
Did you really need to go?
Come on.
Did you really need to go that route?
You are not the father.
You are not
And what
the father.
and what a terrible delivery, too.
Michigan.
That's not even
Need
how
I
he
say
does it.
more?
Michigan TV.
Diet Canada,
He says
dude.
it more like, "You are not the father."
You can go to court and a judge can still say you owe child support.
Yeah, see, that's
For a
bullshit.
special investigation that I'm
Nonsense.
working on that airs tonight on 7 Action News at 11, I spoke to 4 men who took DNA tests to court and did not get the response they expected or feel they should have gotten. They are what we call dads by default. We're going to take a look at how it happens and why tonight on 7 Action News at 11. You will hear the stories of 4 men.
Men. Who gives a shit?
Yeah. This is
Science.
I mean, can we all
Who
agree?
cares?
On what planet does this even
Planet
begin
Michigan
to make sense?
Planet Michigan, Paul.
Michigan.
There's a few
But
places I
this
could
isn't
think.
just Michigan, though. This is just a local Michigan place that happens to be doing a story on local men. But this is all over the
Michigan,
place.
well, Michigan state law, I think, is especially bad
Is
for
it?
this. That's why they're
Oh
doing
yes,
the story on
Paul. Oh yes.
Fucking
Don't
Michiganis,
deny
dude.
the truth that
But-
is Michigan.
but
Are
this-
you a Michigan propagandist?
I
or
just
something,
didn't know
Paul?
how separatist
Oh,
they
but you're
were.
speaking about it, but you don't know about it.
I
Michigan hates men.
How convenient.
I didn't know about the Battle of Dublin, dude.
Misandry in Michigan. So, yeah, I think it probably goes without saying, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. If the child is not yours, you should not be compelled to pay child support.
No.
How does that even work? Like, what circumstances are they basing it on that they have to?
All right, well, here, they're going to explain it.
Yep.
DNA was established, and I was not the father scientifically. No relationship with child, no relationship with woman, but the great old friend of the court
Even the
system
relationship with the woman
tells me
shouldn't
I'm
matter
legally
if you're not
responsible
the
for this
father.
child.
I'm getting garnished. I'm getting thrown in jail. I'm getting felony charges. You have taken our lives. You've taken these kids' life. They don't even know they're
Okay,
real
this
parents.
dude looks like he belongs to the Nation of Islam
He
or
did.
something.
Yeah, he did.
Change that law.
Change that law.
Change that law.
Should the law
Hail
be
to the
changed?
law.
Tonight on 7 Action News
Time to
at
change
11,
that
I'm going to have
law.
reaction from one lawmaker, what he has to say about it. And right now, I'm live not only on air, but online at the WXYZ Facebook page.
So
We wanna
she
have a
just chills
conversation
their
about this.
show.
Everybody just a fuck him.
But it's pretty insane that this happens, though. You're dating a woman. She comes up pregnant. You think you're the dad. You have some suspicions. You find out you're not. You go to court with the documentation proving you're not. And they say, well, I mean, what are we supposed to do here?
I mean, you were within like 5 feet of the woman at some point in your life, so you know.
I mean, did
oh,
you
child
fuck the
support
woman
forever.
or not? Well, yeah, I did. Did you think you were the dad?
I've literally watched stories about stuff like this where they'll find some like feminist family advocate bitch, and she'll get on there and be like, "Well, even if these men are not the father, these children do need a male support model in their lives."
So they pick a random dude.
So
I agree.
this random guy,
let's
ruin this guy's life, even though he had nothing to do with the creation of this child.
No, I agree. We as a society need to do more to make sure that children have access to good role models. But that doesn't mean that every dude that's had the misfortune of stumbling into this woman's snatch is now culpable for a baby that falls out of it. Okay? That's not the way it works.
Apparently in Michigan, that's how it works, Paul.
Well, it shouldn't be.
Fuck Michigan. Seriously?
fuck Michigan.
I
Nuke
fucked
Michigan.
100 guys.
Canada
Which one's the
Light.
father, my baby? Which one has
Ben,
the most
it's Canada
money?
Light,
No
dude.
way.
It's
Canada's
garbage.
better.
Which one's name
No,
can I
Canada's
remember?
garbage, dude. Destroy that country.
Canada's way better than Michigan.
It's absurd.
No, it's not.
If I had to be forced to live in one or the other,
Then
I would
you're
definitely live
insane.
in
Canada's
Canada.
a third world wasteland.
This could be
No,
a
it's
counter.
not.
Wasteland.
This could be a
No, it's
counterpoint
not.
list
Yes, it
at
is.
some point.
I've been there.
Yeah, it could
I've
be.
been there too.
Look, Ben, I know Canada's, and I know Canada's better than anyone, and Canada's a wasteland.
Time I have covered this story, I've been inundated with stories by people who are impacted by paternity fraud. Are you a man who's been impacted by this? Are you a child who's been impacted by this? I want you to join me right now at the WXYZ Facebook page, and let's talk about this.
No.
Do you think the law should be changed?
Quit.
This is an opportunity
so
for you
ham-fisted.
to, in a
Yeah,
public
obviously,
forum.
it should be
changed.
changed. It's ridiculous.
I can't believe that there's people who are educated that are going around as judges that are supporting this law and acting like this makes sense as a
Why
ruling.
do you think they're putting on these guys? Because they know otherwise the government's going to be paying.
You know, you remember before I was saying build a wall around Michigan?
Yeah.
I say build a
Nuke it.
giant moat
Nuke it.
in any place Michigan touches, any other state. Just build a fucking giant moat.
Nuke Michigan.
Well, you know what?
Why-
They,
Fill it with piranhas,
well, they only
alligators.
They only built moats, Ben, though, because they didn't want people to tunnel underneath the castle walls.
I say.
So we don't want
so-
people tunneling out of
moats and
Michigan
walls.
either.
Moats
Ben,
and
Ben,
walls.
we need to nuke them. Let's solve the
Yeah.
problem.
I say we dust off and nuke the site from orbit.
Yeah.
Send a
It
message
is,
to
as
bakers.
has been said, the
Reporting
only way to
live
be sure.
downtown, Kim Russell, 7 Action News.
Now, this
All right,
story
Kim, I'm
keeps
sure a
going,
lot of
so
people
let's see
will
what
be
happens.
weighing in on that one. Thank you so much for the
Or is this ending?
Thank
I
you
think
so much.
that's the end of it.
Because it says it's 15 minutes long.
Oh.
What is going
Maybe
on?
it's
Just standing there
15 minutes.
awkwardly, just.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
is it 15
All right, I had
minutes?
to wait for the all clear from the director, so I wasn't talking to you on Facebook while on air, but I'm going to go in the live
Oh.
truck now.
Oh, okay.
and
So they
get
do a
to
video
my
after the
computer so
segment
we can have a
ends.
conversation.
Oh, weird.
Forgive us. I'm not going to make Kent, the wonderful
This is
photographer
kind of weird.
I'm working with, stand
This is
outside.
very
I figured I'd let him
strange.
come inside,
They have
so
no
we're
idea what
gonna
they're
set
doing,
up
do
real
they?
quick. Got my computer.
So is she gonna read comments from people?
I guess.
This should be interesting.
down
This is weird.
I've never seen a news.
This is so
My
awkward.
Wi-Fi tends to log off after I leave it for a moment, so I got to reload it.
Okay,
right
wow.
It's very
Oh my
strange to
God.
see her still in the persona of a newswoman, but doing things that are totally normal for a live
I was
stream.
speaking to
This is
Murray
where old
Davis.
media can't
He
like
is
compete with
with
shit
an
like YouTube. They just
organization called-
go to pieces.
Couldn't they have just set her up like another mic that's like, or like a mic stand there, so she doesn't have to hold the mic as she's trying to.
I
fucking
mean, this is
lie?
really strange.
called the National Family Justice Association. I was asking him for comment because he's been a real big advocate against this situation where dads become dads by default, even if
You mean
DNA
insane,
says they
basically.
aren't.
How the fuck is
Yeah.
anyone like opposed to this?
It's Michigan.
I
I
mean-
mean, like, I don't know if you've ever been there before.
I have.
but
I mean, I've been
it's
to quite a bit of the States, but not Michigan.
Okay,
Yeah, don't ever
good.
go.
There's really no need.
Dads or because of a situation where someone is unfaithful in a marriage, men get stuck paying child support for children that are not theirs, and he said that the thing he wants to remind people of is that this is not just something that impacts men. It is something that impacts children when it comes to their medical history. When
This
it comes
is
to
really weird,
knowing who their family
extra
is. It
con.
impacts
It's like
so
she's
many
just.
people, and he says,
Is it weird?
That's why
It's like she's just like repeating the things that she said in the news story over and over again, but in supplemental content for people on Facebook, I guess.
Yeah. People who just like, man, I need more of this fucking
I want to
story.
listen to this lady read this news story 3 more times.
God damn, I just want her to keep
He
on
thinks it's
going
time
through
to
it. Let's see if
change
she's going to
this
give us
law. We're
anything
going to
new.
take a look at an effort to change
I want to
this
see if there's
law
anyone that's going to
on 7
argue
Action News at 11. I'm
the
giving
other
my
position.
Facebook page right here.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing the question. No, it just disappeared. Someone deleted their comment. Sorry.
Okay.
It says.
Yeah, move that MacBook
Someone
around.
says, this happened to my husband in the 1980s and 90s. So people are dealing with this. Thanks for commenting, Valerie. Danita Jackson says.
Comment, Valerie. Thanks for that.
This segment
I know
that you
someone
have
has to.
done here, this is ill-conceived, lady.
This is not good.
You need to rethink how you're doing this.
I mean, like, just some simple shit would fix a lot of it. Like having to be a newswoman
Skip
who's
it.
troubleshooting.
Make America great again.
All right, so we're also going to
Skip
bring
the
on.
rest.
We're also going to bring on our patron.
Do we have to?
Yeah, we have to.
Our Patreon, dude.
Logan Hughany Clark.
Logan
Fine,
Hughany Clark.
Bring these fucking people on.
Doesn't he have over 1 million?
He does. He's a baller.
We've got
I don't
three
think so.
three people with over 1 million subs, right? Because Minx has over 1 million, right? Or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to get ball washed, TJ? You have a ton of subs, TJ.
Ooh, yeah.
Not as many as these two.
Not as many as Minx and
Not as many as these
Logan.
great
and
people,
Logan.
but still.
Bodacious 1B.
We're all over 1 million, though. That's all that really matters.
The million club, dude.
That's how you know that your life is actually a meaningful thing and matters. When you get 1 million subs, then you're like, you know what? I
That's
thought
how you
life was
know.
bullshit and had no meaning, but now I see it does. Well, Logan ain't answering, so he's a faggot.
Fucking Logan, dude.
You know, his dumbass tried to call us like 20 minutes
Piece
before
of
the
shit.
show. Like, yeah, now I'm ready, guys. Like, well, we're not. Fuck off.
And now he's not answering.
And now he ain't answering this fucking
Paul
phone.
is good.
What a miserable
is
sack
great.
of useless
I'm on the
goddamn
screen.
shit.
Fap. TJ
Why are
is
you
a
so
negroid.
bad?
Paul is
Come on,
fat.
Logan
Paul
Hughany
is
Clark.
dumb.
TJ,
You bastard.
Fuck you, Scotty.
Look-
Well, fuck you too. Scotty, kill yourself. Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Only when the final Joker's card is released.
Yeah. When that happens, dude, I'm gone.
Then the Dark Carnival,
No, you know
which
what?
is
There was
which is
sweep
code
the land.
for Scotty killing himself.
Dude.
The Dark Carnival.
When the Dark Carnival sweeps the land, I'm gone.
Truth is, we follow God. We've always been
Nope,
behind
that's
him.
bullshit,
The
TJ.
carnival
That was
is
pretty
God and may all juggalos find him.
Here's an interesting story.
Now he's calling us.
Oh, man.
What a twat.
What the fuck is going on with him today? This guy is a fucking monster.
Logan, you taint biscuit.
Logan, you piece of shit.
Logan, you fucking monster.
I gotta.
What's wrong with you, buddy?
You beast.
You have to be in this group because you have to fucking.
You have to be in the group.
Yeah.
You have to be in the group with Minx.
Yeah, you have to answer when we
And now
call
he's not answering
you.
again.
Mother goose.
He keeps trying to call us, but he won't answer us calling him. What a retard.
Okay, it looks like it's doing something.
No,
Is
it's
it?
still?
Is it?
I don't think it's doing anything.
Fucking Skype, dude. Skype is so fucking worthless.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna call him one
all
more
right.
fucking time.
If you don't answer, he's just
Fuck
dead.
beans,
he's
man.
dead to us.
Yeah, Logan.
You're dead to
you
us,
have to answer
Logan.
our call,
Logan,
bro.
what's wrong with you?
He's fucking stupid.
You like discipline?
He's fucking stupid.
He's fucking stupid.
Up in the
Maybe his
club.
brain
Why you so
just fell out of his
fucking
head
stupid,
fully.
Logan?
I don't know. I've added people to calls before, so I don't know what the problem is. Anyway, moving on.
He's pretty
Moving
basic.
on.
No idea what
Yeah,
you're doing.
what's
Get
the
out of
fuck?
here,
Dude.
you piece of shit.
He's busy fucking
Alright,
smoking
we might
cigarettes.
want to. You might want to go back and do the those two other things up there, or whatever. Or at least
Nah.
that- I mean, we got a lot of time to kill, man.
One of them's another Kraut hammer.
Oh, is it? Oh,
No.
fuck that then.
No.
Yeah,
Never
don't
mind.
do that.
I changed my mind.
Don't play that one.
Moving on.
Transgender wrestler wins Texas State girls bullshit.
Okay.
Even though it's a.
Is it male to female?
No, it's a female to male.
Taking
That's-
hormones, though.
That's
Yeah,
taking
taking
testosterone
hormones.
and hormones and still competing against the girls. which doesn't really seem.
Yeah, that doesn't make.
That is
fair.
well, it's an interesting debate anyway.
It is because there's actually a lot of factors.
There's been like Muay Thai boxers that have had that before.
It bears mentioning that this is happening in Texas because they kind of force these trans girls to be girls. So they're telling her, you're a girl, not a boy. But then when she wants to do sports, they tell her, well, you can't do the girl sports because you're too strong.
No, that's the opposite of what's happening.
No, that isn't.
Yeah, because it's a trans boy that's wrestling against girls.
That's what I mean, but she's biologically female.
Yes.
And that's what they keep telling him, is that you're a girl. But when he does well against the girls, which they make him compete against, then they bitch.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, he wanted to wrestle against the boys, which maybe he would have been at a disadvantage there, but that's what he wanted to do. But they said, nope, you got to wrestle against what your birth gender was or whatever.
That's lame.
So
That's
whatever.
stupid. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's fair to make all of the girls wrestle someone who's got testosterone and male hormones going on. Because if any of them did that, it would be considered performance-enhancing drugs.
Oh yeah, of course.
I saw a story about a Muay Thai boxer that was male to female and just was kicking the crap out of
Did they
every woman.
eventually make her stop? Why
can't I add him to this fucking call? This is garbage.
Bizarre.
Can you? It might be Skype being stupid. Sometimes you have to recreate the call to add somebody. It just sucks, but you might have to call back Minx and him.
All right, I'll do it really quick. It should just take a second. We'll call you right back here.
Sure.
BRB.
The drunken idiot's back.
The drunken
Can't do
retard.
anything back.
Can't even run a fucking show.
Can't do it.
Drunken ineptitude. Welcome back to the Inept Retard Podcast, where no one can accomplish shit, no one can do shit.
Kill yourself, Scotty. Kill yourself.
Just
Ben.
kill all yourselves.
I want
to
to eat
waffle crisps out of
I'm now
Scotty's
again.
gaping asshole.
Congratulations.
Logan, are you there, buddy?
Logan.
Oh no, he's still not in.
Well,
What
That's
the
no
fuck?
idea. Oh, no,
Well,
maybe,
fuck
maybe.
him then. Fuck him then. Who cares?
Well, I mean, now we see him there, so
He must be having internet issues or something because everyone else is.
He keeps
working.
trying to call us, but he won't fucking call the group. So
I don't know.
And
what's
we've
going
had him
on.
in groups before.
Yeah.
I mean, the next time he calls, you can pick up on him and then call Minx into that group.
Yeah, try that. I don't mind.
All right. Well, we'll figure it out.
It's a piece of shit. Skype
Fucking
sucks.
Skype,
Boo
dude.
Skype. Boo.
Everyone knows
Oh,
Skype sucks.
In with the cheers, a chorus of boos.
See, that sucks.
17-year-old Mac Beggs won the Texas State Championship for girls wrestling in the 110-pound class. But he's a transgender boy.
We trained hard every single day, and that's where the spotlight should have been on.
But the spotlight is on him. Mac is taking testosterone as part of his hormone therapy, which some say gives him an unfair advantage.
Whatever reason, doesn't matter. It's here nor there. They are huge and it's not fair.
A father of one of the female wrestlers filed an injunction to keep Mac from competing with the girls, but it was denied. The University Interscholastic League in Texas, which determines the rules for high school wrestlers, says the state allows steroid use for a valid medical purpose and says that each wrestler's gender will be determined based on a student's...
All right, so is everyone here now?
Yeah, this is pretty choppy for me, the video, but it's back now. Okay, yeah, I've got everything now.
Okay, cool.
birth certificate. A rule some say
guys hear
is
me?
outdated.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Especially since Mac wants to compete in the boys' competition.
It's not fair for that individual that wants to transition and wrestle boys, and it's not fair for the female wrestlers.
This comes as...
I agree with that bitch.
Yeah, I mean, it's what the most logical
I mean,
thing. I understand there's...
This
oh, go
situation is
ahead.
really shit. Like, if they were like wanting to wrestle girls, despite the fact they were transitioning to being male, that would be not okay. That would be them being a cunt. But it seems like they're being forced to. So you know, it's the fucking
that's kind of
making the rules.
That's the problem I had watching this and reading about this earlier. It's Texas that has forced this problem.
Yep.
Because they refuse to recognize that this young man is in fact a man. And so they won't let him wrestle against the boys because of the biological bits that he has. And now everybody's up in arms because he's wrestling against the girls, which they maintain that he is.
So what's the solution for in their eyes? Just like
allow
if
him
you're
to wrestle with the men.
transgender, you ain't allowed to play sports.
Yeah.
No sports for trannies.
Just garbage.
Yeah. Let him wrestle the fucking boys. Well, I mean, it's not going to matter because he's almost out of high school anyway.
Transgender rights have been getting more national attention. Just last week, the Trump administration reversed federal protections for transgender students in public schools that had allowed them to choose bathrooms that match their gender identities.
When it comes to gender, who has the right to choose and who should protect that choice?
In the ideal world, every athlete should be able to compete with the gender with which they identify. But when a sporting body does not have trans-inclusive policies, it creates a...
I mean, as long as they can actually compete, I don't see why not. I don't think that there's ever going to be a female to male person that could be like, I'm going to be in the NFL. Like, I just don't think that would possibly be in the cards, but...
I mean, the beginning of this story started with dipshits in that fucking crowd down there in Texas booing this kid.
No, don't let it happen.
Like it's this kid's fault this conundrum exists. Nope.
Boo, you created a complex issue that makes me have to think and evaluate things I'm not used to.
You bunch of fucking hillbillies.
Yeah, the organization made the decision, not
Boo
him.
us for being backwards and stupid, making this a controversial issue. Boo us, boo you and me. Boo us, boo.
I wish they would boo themselves.
They're booing you, Paul. They're booing you.
I think like this whole like greater like transgender debate that's going on in the US at the moment regarding bathrooms and shit. I just think bathrooms should be fucking gender neutral. Personally, like I don't think most people go in the bathroom going, "Hey, it's raping time." Like they just gotta have a shit. You know what I mean? Like
Nope,
that shouldn't be a fucking issue.
Totally wrong.
The trans people that I've known.
Anytime a trans person or a gay person, especially a gay male, goes into a bathroom, they're looking for fucking children.
I noticed
they're
that-
just like, where are those kids?
I noticed that in Europe, there's like less of a divide between the male and female restrooms.
It doesn't fucking matter exactly.
They're unisex. Yeah.
Well, you take a piss. That's why you're in there to
You
take
go
a
in there to
piss.
shit.
Or shit.
Dude, I don't like talking to people I know in the bathroom.
No.
If you go to the bathroom with Paul, Paul's all like, "Hey, man," it's like Paul.
Yeah.
Hold
Shut
up
the
a minute.
fuck up,
Yeah,
Paul.
trying to take a piss here.
Don't fucking
Don't
talk to me in here.
Don't even look at me.
I will say
I think
this, though.
there needs to be like a no talking rule in
There
bathrooms.
should be.
I agree.
There should be.
Like I don't want anyone to talk to me in the bathroom. I don't want to have a conversation. I don't want to hear anyone else's conversation.
I will say this though, it is hard. I've had a couple of trans friends in my life, and it is hard to find time to go do anything with them. That is one criticism that I have of trans people, because they're always so booked at Target bathrooms, just waiting in there for little girls to come in so that they can.
Whole reason I got these fake titties and this fucking dress and shit was so I could come in the ladies' room and fucking rape women and girls.
Watch them piss too. I mean,
Yeah, hey, how y'all doing?
I actually saw my first gender-neutral bathroom in San Francisco, and actually, funnily enough, on that same trip, I heard a bunch of bros talking about the chicks they banged the night before while they'd taken dumps. It was fucking bizarre.
Yeah, dude, I banged this fucking chickless.
Smashed some
serious pussy last night, bro.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Crushed
Pretty sure
that
they like
fucking
high-fived
pussy.
like under the wall.
Balls deep, bro. Balls deep. Oh man, yeah.
Fucking
dude, I ran up in that bitch
Oh,
raw,
yeah.
bro.
Oh,
raw,
yeah, you
bro.
did.
No condom, bro.
Raw dogging.
Hey, I'm not the father.
Don't talk about bitches you fucked while you're taking a shit, please.
Dude, it's called a blumpkin, dude.
Don't do it.
It's called a blumpkin.
Paul
TJ.
is an
It
anecdotal
feels
liar.
amazing. Have you ever gotten a blumpkin, TJ?
I don't even know what
You get
I don't even want to know.
You get a blowjob
I'm
while
disgusted.
you're taking a shit.
No.
Wait.
I'm disgusted by the word alone.
It stimulates the whole ass area,
No.
you know, while you're getting a
No.
blowy.
No.
Oh, you know it sounds
No,
good, TJ.
it does not.
Drop a fat
Look.
blumpkin, dude. Get a blumpkin. Get a blumpkin and
I
tell
don't
me I'm
want
wrong,
my
dude.
shit
You're from the
smell
UK. Have you
wafting
seen,
up
Kevin
towards
and
my
Barry
face
go
as
live?
I'm getting a
There's that DJ that
blowjob.
talks about like taking a dump while like shagging some chick on the toilet.
I have seen that actually.
Yeah.
TJ.
How do you respond to that,
cultural
TJ?
thing.
I don't even remember.
Fucking
Yeah, now
hypocrite.
TJ's all grossed
Oh,
out
I
about
don't
that.
recall.
But this is
TJ.
Hollywood
There's
TJ we're
TJ's
talking to.
defense. I don't
Hollywood
recall. I don't
TJ.
recall that happening.
Look in the camera.
I do not recall.
Look
I
at
do
this
not
audience,
recall.
TJ, and tell them if you were offered a blowjob on a toilet while you were taking a shit, you would turn it down.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Blumpkin.
Miss
I rest
Lewinsky.
my case. Guilty as can
That
be.
depends on what your definition of the word is.
No, you know what?
is.
I mean, I could see fucking someone while taking a shit, but getting a blowjob while taking a shit, That seems because it seems too inconsiderate to them. Their face is too close to where the shit is. I don't want them smelling shit
Maybe
while
they're
they're
into
sucking
the
my
shit,
dick.
TJ. Maybe they're into it.
I don't care.
You don't care, TJ. So you don't care about the people you're with, TJ. I'll remember that. Tell them to remember that. When Chelsea's watching, it's like, I just don't care about Chelsea anymore.
What?
You don't care about your significant other, TJ. You don't care about anybody.
By the way, for all the easily duped rubes commenting in the comments about how gross it is, I've never received a Blumpkin, nor would I want to. I was just joking.
Paul, you know what, Paul?
I mean,
don't believe
fuck's
that.
sake, everybody's
I
like,
don't believe
Ew,
it, Paul.
that's seriously disgusting. And anybody
Paul's
that
done
would
it.
do that to you is serious and disgusting.
Fuck you, Michigan sucks!
Michigan
Sorry.
sucks.
Dude.
You bunch
I
of
just
rubes.
saw
Ben gets passionate
Paul,
about Michigan.
Paul, can you stop lying about this, please?
Bunch of fucking rubes.
We know what you've done, Paul.
The rube.
Yeah, you're a rube, Paul.
These are
you
the
must
rubes.
think these people are rubes, Paul, for your lies, dude. Can you just come clean about what you've done?
No,
with
I'm
people?
a rube too. I'll admit I'm a rube.
I'll have to say it. I think Paul's into scat porn, dude. I'm just gonna throw it out there.
What I'm into, Scotty, is not on trial here today.
I think it is, Paul. I think it is. I think these people
But
want
I
to know.
would like a
We're not
glass
gonna move
bottom
on, you
boat at some
motherfucker.
point.
Paul needs to admit his love of scat porn.
I would like a glass bottom boat at some point.
We
I'd
have
like
got-
to get underneath a glass
We're
coffee
trying
table.
We're trying to do a 3-hour show, so moving on every time some random retard in the chat thinks we should is probably not a recipe for doing that.
I love you, Paul.
We're
Well, Paul,
picking higher quality videos.
Paul, you still have your support.
Back in Texas, many of Mac's classmates are rallying behind him.
It shouldn't matter what gender you are. It should matter how much you're willing to work for it.
I think he should do whatever he wants to do and be whatever he wants to.
Excuse me, Muslim. I don't think you get a say.
Yeah.
This here's
What
America.
country is this?
Don't this here store take place in the Republic of Texas?
Yeah.
What he wants
get paid
is to be
Why
recognized
is there a
for
Muslim
who
in the
he
Republic
is.
of Texas?
Morgan Radford, NBC News, New York.
Get this bitch out. Get little gay person, whatever he is, whatever
Whatever
this,
it is,
I don't even.
It's a monster. Get this fucking despicable creature off my goddamn
I can't-
screen before I puke my damn guts out.
You know what? My tiny brain can't even comprehend what this person is, and because of that, I want them banned from life.
All I know is boo.
No bathrooms for them. No bathrooms for this person.
You can have a
no
bucket.
sports. No teaching positions or anything to do with children, because we can't have this around a child. Because I don't.
What are you gonna do?
I don't understand it. So, child.
You know what you could do for a living?
What?
Fucking chop them up and feed them to some hogs. That's about all the fuck that damn creature's
Or you
good
know
for.
the Mayfield Fair that rolls through in April, May every year? That freak show that they have there? He can go there and say, is it a man or a woman or
Dude,
something? Don't
Paul-
tell me there ain't nothing out
Dude,
there
Paul
for him
is
to do.
seriously insane. Listen to this guy talk, dude. He wants
Look
to
at this
fucking
shit.
kill
Dude, I
these
was
people.
watching Paul's fucking
Crazy, Paul.
I was Paul was doing a Periscope last night. I'm like, let's see what Paul's talking about. I fucking turn it on like,
Yeah.
the Pentagon guys. You know what? Man, that wasn't no plane, man. You see that video, you clearly see it's a fucking
I
missile.
didn't say that.
Dude,
You
You're a
clearly
liar.
see
You know
it's
what
a
happens
missile.
with Paul, though, TJ? I'll tell you what happens with Paul, dude. You'll be hanging out with Paul, and it'll just be out of nowhere, and Paul will be like, fucking dude, Scotty, let me ask you a question, man. Does 9/11 make fucking sense to you, dude? Just sit there for a minute, Scotty. Does 9/11 make fucking sense,
That's
dude?
not true, dude.
Dude, you do that, and
I do not.
then you go off on a tangent, and then it's just like suddenly normal Paul is back, but Paul has these moments of it's just total insanity.
Let's talk about this really quick here.
Yeah,
Look,
what's up?
Jimmy. Someone asked Jimmy Dore why he won't be on our show, and he put want invited.
Want invited.
So my question was,
Does he mean wasn't?
Yes. Does he mean wasn't, or is he speaking like Tarzan, like want invited?
Want in Jimmy
Door
Door want
want
invite.
invited.
Door want invite. Invite Door to show.
We'll invite him on.
Well, I guess you're invited, Jimmy. I mean,
You're invited.
You're invited to
consider
come
this your invite
over on our show.
Come on and
This
defend
could be the
yourself.
thumbnle for that episode.
Oh yeah, yeah.
because we're in the background.
Perfect.
Yeah. Come on, Jimmy.
Jimmy, you.
I mean,
I mean, like, look.
You
I'd be
have an
impressed if he came
invitation
on,
to our
but-
parents' basement.
None of us here feel very good about the way you treated this piece, and we want to talk to you about it. We're not going to be unfair. We just like to talk to you about it, Jimmy. So come on down.
We just want to rustle your hair and call you fucking gorgeous.
I just want to give you a big old wet kiss on the mouth.
Go, you big old schmooch.
Suck that big old pink tongue of yours right into my mouth. That big old pink worm of yours.
That in Alex Jones's face, or was it someone
Yeah.
else from the
Yeah,
sex?
that
I
was
can't remember.
him. He spits like a cobra when threatened. It's not his fault.
Paul,
It's
when,
just-
he comes on, I want you to perform the ultimate cuck for him, too.
The ultimate cuck. Yeah.
His theme song, dude.
I'll have to go back and watch it.
It's the ultimate cuck.
The ultimate cuck.
That shit was funny.
I can't remember what I did for it though. I can't remember
It was
what
like the
tune I did.
ultimate cuck. It was
It was hip to be square.
Yeah,
but it was the
hip to be
ultimate
square.
cuck.
Yes, that's what it was.
Yeah.
The ultimate cuck.
Yeah. Yep.
Such a beautiful.
Jimmy's on the TV show. It's called The Young Turks.
Young Turds.
Yep. Turds, yeah.
All right, let's take a look at the next story.
Oh, shit.
This is a little
SpaceX,
opportunity
a
for
private
you guys.
rocket company, is going where no man or woman has gone before, into deep space with 2 paying passengers next year. SpaceX owner billionaire Elon Musk announcing today he's already taken 2 substantial deposits for a week-long mission to the moon and back. SpaceX's Dragon capsule will circle the
So private space exploration.
Yes, they're taking some tourists to the moon, man.
The first
like the
moon
Apollo 11
tourists.
crew
I'm sure
47
it's next
years
year.
ago. But these passengers, who will be trained and called astronauts, will not land as Neil Armstrong did.
Boo.
It's one small step for man, one
I want to land.
giant leap for mankind.
Tonight, the names of SpaceX's 2 astronaut passengers, their genders, and how much they're paying remains a secret. But a hint from Elon Musk: they're not from Hollywood. Kerry Sanders, NBC News at the Kennedy
So
Space
business
Center.
narrows it
people.
down.
High-ranking executives, business CEOs, owners of companies, multinationals, etc.
I remember when they opened Virgin Galactic in New Mexico, they built like a big spaceport there, and people were paying $250,000 for like a.
Yeah, how much do you think this fucking costs?
This is way more than that because they're going to the moon. This in Virgin Galactic, you just fly out into space and you float around a little bit, and
Sure.
then you come back down like an hour.
This is
later.
they're taking them all the way around. They're slingshotting them around the dark side of the moon,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
So you're
Why-
going up and back.
So how
Why the
long
fuck
is this
can't
trip?
they land? I don't get that.
How is this trip
'cause
like
it's
over a
way
week?
more dangerous.
This is going to be over a week.
Is it what now?
How
It's
long is the
1
trip?
week?
1 week.
A
yeah.
week. Yeah, you take off and it's a week up and back, and then you land. A week later in the ocean, like normal astronauts. The reason they're not letting them land on the moon is because these people, even though they're calling them astronauts, they're not trained military astronauts. They're not going
They're
through
gonna
the
have
same
minimal training,
rigors
aren't
that
they?
an astronaut
to,
does.
To make it something consumable, they're going to sell it. It needs to be like a quick sort of
In
like,
order-
you know,
like-
you're going to feel a
If
bit
this-
weightless.
See, if
That's the
Elon,
briefing.
we also have to remember that Elon Musk has promised to do things in the past that have failed spectacularly.
Sure.
So him saying next year this is going to happen, take that with a grain of
Yeah,
salt.
it's publicity.
But if it does happen, if something goes wrong and he loses these people for any reason, he's done.
What will happen
No, he's
first?
not.
This or the
Oh,
release
get
of
outta
the
here.
new Star Trek?
TJ,
Dude,
private space
come on.
exploration takes a huge leap backwards.
Anybody who goes on this mission has got to know
Yeah,
that
they've
they're
gotta
taking
know.
a fucking risk.
The first,
A huge
think about
risk.
this, TJ. Think about it outside of that context. The first tourist mission to the moon ends in 4 fatalities. It takes a giant leap back, and you know it.
I don't think so.
And
I
Elon
think
Musk
the
is
people-
born.
There's
I
too
think
much
the people.
momentum.
I think the
exciting
people.
headline, though, you know?
I think the people who want to go are not going to be dissuaded just because the people died. People have died
That
on,
doesn't
on
matter.
their way to the
I mean,
moon in the
yeah,
past.
There's
Apollo
gonna,
1,
dude,
all
the
the
federal
astronauts
government's going to
driving the
get
capsule.
involved. It'll be regulated out of existence.
The federal government is not going to get that involved because they want this fucking. They like the fact that private industry is developing this shit because they're not willing to fund
Not at
it.
the expense of a giant media backlash for why did we allow this fucking Elon Musk guy to fire people into space and kill them.
Yeah, I think the answer back to that is going to be like, it's the price of progress, faggot.
No, that's not the way people's brains work, and you know it.
I don't know. It wasn't like every time a frontiersman died, people were like, well, I guess the frontier's just too dangerous,
This isn't
y'all.
going to be looked at like that. They're going to be tearful remembrances on every news channel for every one of the people that died. They're going to be called pioneers and heroes.
Yeah.
And Elon Musk
And
is going to
other
be
people
painted as
wanna
a
follow in
reckless
their
retard
spirit, dude.
that fired people into space without knowing what he was doing.
Nah.
Oh, you're
too pessimistic, Paul. I don't
We'll
think
see,
that's how it
Paul.
would be
We'll
viewed.
see what happens, Paul.
I hope they do die now, so you can see that's not what would happen.
Damn.
What
TJ.
a dark wish. Okay, cool. Well, maybe they're,
They're
scumbag
dead.
fucking CEOs
All right,
anyway,
Paul.
so maybe I wish they died too.
So
Yeah.
if you're actually, if that does
For all you
happen,
know, they made their fortune
TJ, if
killing
that does
children
happen,
in Africa.
and you're right, will you actually laud it over Paul?
Yeah.
Damn, it's pretty morbid, TJ. See, you're actually rooting for someone to die,
Paul
so you
is
can
right.
win a
TJ is
trivial
wrong,
argument
dude.
with
No,
Paul.
I mean, I
hope
it's fine
was
and
one of the
successful,
like
but, you know.
200 Paul is wrong ones.
Nah, dude.
Paul
dude.
is
It's
wrong.
It's just
Paul
moving
is
so
right.
fast, dude. Paul is right
You-
there.
You picked the
Paul is
one
fucking
Paul
out
is
of
so
like
fucking
2
right.
fucking
Paul
100.
does not talk
Fuck
too much.
pussy, Paul's a retard.
Paul's a retard.
Let your
Paul
TJ's
is
a
dumb.
retard.
Paul is daddy.
Paul is daddy.
Whoa.
That is true.
Paul knows everything.
Paul knows everything.
Shut up,
Paul.
bacon.
Paul is a faggot.
Paul is not a faggot.
Talk more,
Paul.
Paul.
Thank you. I will.
Paultistic.
Paultistic.
You're wrong, Paul.
I'm right.
Wrong, Paul.
I'm correct.
Wrong.
You're wrong.
Wrong.
This chat is wrong.
All right, next
This
story.
chat is right, dude.
Fuck this chat.
Paul is gorgeous. I
Fuck
saw
this
that
dumb
one right
argument.
before.
Let's
it
see
went
this
away.
The last one I saw, though, Paul, was
I don't know what this is because it's got a weird title, but let's take a look.
Edgelord TJ.
Shut up.
You shut up.
Hello and good Sunday evening, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Q2 Weekend News. I'm Dustin Kleeman. Our top story tonight, we hear from the man who fired shots at a suspected shoplifter outside the Rimrock Mall on Saturday.
What the fuck? All right.
Witness
Jesus.
video shows the citizen attempting to stop the vehicle leaving the scene. Confrontation
Children
escalated
around,
when the woman
full
backed
of
up.
parking.
An armed citizen identified as James Newman, who served in the Marine Corps, drew his pistol and fired 6 shots at the fleeing vehicle's tires. Fortunately, no one was injured in the incident, and the suspects have still yet to be identified. We spoke with Newman about what transpired yesterday and what he says to those critical.
What transpired is that he's a fucking moron and should have his ability to own a gun revoked.
Yep. But let's hear what he has to say because he has something. He has a defense of his actions, TJ, that I think will change your mind.
Before he defends his actions, I just want to say that you put every single person even vaguely close to this scene in danger.
You don't understand, TJ.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to predict that it's going to just be like, well, you know, they were committing a crime and it just pulled my gun out, you know.
It's even
did
worse.
the right thing. That's
It's even worse.
All right, everyone shut up and let's take a look.
Of his actions.
Let's see.
At no point
Oh my
was there
God.
anybody in danger, and I've said this to several people.
What about when the fucking car that you were shooting at fled at high speeds?
You were in danger. You put the people who were shoplifting in danger.
What if that car had reversed and run your stupid ass over?
Well, and he
what
says
if
no
a
one's
bullet
in
had
danger. Like,
ricocheted
even
and
if
hit
he's a
a
good
fucking
marksman, what if his
child?
fucking has a ricochet or some shit and just hits some baby in a stroller next? Like,
yeah,
fucking,
He talks about that. He talks about it. He has a full reputation of that point.
Okay, let's take a listen.
Yeah, I put myself behind a vehicle. Maybe that's not the way you would have conducted business, but that's the way I did. I chose to do that, and yeah, it resulted in.
And I chose to call you stupid because of it. And what did you do this for? Because you suspected them of shoplifting?
Yep. To protect a couple $100 worth of property.
Ooh, I gotta
that
make
wasn't
sure
even
Walmart's
his.
property is safe.
Yeah.
Let me put everyone in this parking lot in danger.
There's a
by
reason
fucking
why
firing on this
You
car.
don't work.
There's a
you don't work
reason-
for one of these stores. Did he work for one of the stores?
No.
No. Well, then why is he getting involved?
There's a reason why the mall cop or the Walmart rent-a-cop doesn't have a pistol either. Most times.
Not even a trained police officer would not fire on a fucking vehicle
As it was fleeing the scene.
because it stole $100 in fucking merchandise from Walmart.
I mean, if it started backing
Absurd.
up, honestly, they might.
Yeah. I mean, if it
If
started
it started
backing up,
He hasn't talked about the ricochet problem.
All right,
though.
let's listen.
Shots fired, but at no point was any other person in danger. And the ricochet factor, you're stretching for it.
See,
like they're
you're
stretching for something to throw out there.
You're
Oh,
stretching.
This guy.
All right, well,
The ricochet factor, TJ, is a stretch.
Then let's put the ricochet thing aside. When you started firing at them, they fled at high speed. What if there was a woman with a fucking baby stroller walking across the parking lot just then as you're making these people flee because they see you shooting at them and they're desperate to escape?
Well,
What
not to
happens when
mention-
they run over the fucking mom and her little fucking
Why,
baby?
why is he trying to be Judge Dredd? Is the greater point? Like he's pulling out a pistol.
Yeah,
You know,
it's not
why
like
are
they
you
stole a
pulling
nuclear bomb. Like they probably stole some fucking teepee or some shit. Like what the.
This guy is like far more of a fucking threat to people than the fucking people who are running away with a few $100s worth of stuff. You know,
You've
this
been
is
found guilty
it's
of
pretty bit
shoplifting
crazy.
under $100. You'll be sentenced to 2 months in the ISO cubes.
An idiot. This guy's just a gun-toting vigilante. No, I'm just your average person.
No, you're not.
He was not arrested nor cited.
Average
according to
retard,
police. The investigation does continue today. We do not know if the 2 suspects are in custody.
Hopefully,
Well,
this dude ends up in custody
what Mr.
too.
Newman had to say regarding that incident.
There's a
tonight.
third suspect. There's a third suspect.
Yeah, he's way more.
You guys interviewed him. The dipshit that discharged his firearm in the Walmart parking lot.
Dude, if
third
I was
suspect in the crime.
If I was like a dictator of some kind and I could just make rulings arbitrarily, I'd be like, that man is not allowed to own a weapon ever again. He's lost his rights. He's too stupid.
Oh, that should easily be part of his punishment.
Just
he should go to
part 1.
prison for this. Reckless endangerment, and he should have his firearm privileges stripped. And maybe then, at that point, this guy will learn that whipping a pistol out and shooting it around. The fact that he's free and giving this interview and there's any ambiguity about what he did being right or wrong is silly.
Well, he's the one that escalated the situation. He chased this person, obviously, into the parking lot and was like, you need to give up the items, you need to stop, and then was like, okay, they're going to back into him, so he pulls a pistol out of them and starts firing. I mean, what does he expect is going to happen?
And he fires long after, like, even in this news story, they say he was shooting at the tires. He was firing shots when that shit was up and around the corner. He was like, pop, 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 pop.
You can see the bullets hitting like the road
with
just behind the car when it's like a fucking good distance away.
Yeah.
With a pistol at 1,000 yards, you're gonna hit a fucking tire? What are you, fucking Bruce Lee?
It's terrible that the media encourages this, though, too. Remember reading a few months ago that,
what about Dirty
some
Harry
lady
or
shot
something?
a guy
Dude,
what are you
telling me?
Stealing
Hold on.
diapers.
What?
I read in the news, was a couple months ago, some lady shot some guy in Walmart in middle America somewhere for stealing fucking diapers because he was poor and couldn't wipe his kid's ass, and they praised him as a hero. Or praised the woman as a hero who shot him.
Those diapers could have been used by ISIS.
These are the types of people that I put up as arguments against people that say that open carry laws are okay. Because you know what? When you have open carry laws, this one right here happened in Montana. Big open carry state. So you know what? When you've got, or concealed carry. When you've got open carry and concealed carry in your state, this is the type of shit that happens. Retards protecting Walmart's property because they grew up watching Batman and Dick Tracy and they want to bust the bad guy.
So next story?
I think...
Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
Oh, I mean, every time I come on the show, we talked about this before, but as a European, seeing this kind of shit, I just think it's crazy. I can't imagine even hearing fucking gunshots at a public place. It just doesn't happen. You know what I mean? It just doesn't. It
happens all the time here. And you're right. It is crazy. It is. We're just used to crazy here, I guess. But it is insane.
Oh, we love crazy.
That we live in a place where a man discharged a firearm in a packed fucking place, and he's not arrested.
We're gonna take a break in a bit, though. We're gonna take a look at some. What is this? Oh, this is an interesting story.
Yeah, so this is former President Bush speaking about Trump. Is that correct?
Yes.
Trump. President Trump has said he hopes to unify the country. Have you, in the first month, seen him do or say anything that, in your opinion, would be an attempt to heal the wounds of the election?
Well, first of all, there's only been 1 month in office, and so it's he's got 4 years. Secondly, I think you have to take the man for his word that he wants to unify the country, and we'll see whether he's able to do so. It's hard to unify the country, though, with the news media being so...
God, Bush is great. Don't you just miss him watching this?
I do.
Yeah.
I do miss him.
He talks just the way he used to, just rambling kind of nonsense, non-answers, vague bullshit. He's such a slippery eel, but he is what he is, you know.
I mean, he is a politician after all. Of course he's slippery.
Split up.
Oh, yeah.
When I was president, you mattered a lot more because there was like 3 of you, and now there's all kinds of information being bombarded out, and people can say things anonymous.
Can we? What? So wait, there was only 3. There was only 3 press outlets when Bush was in office.
And the internet didn't exist during the Bush presidency.
That was it.
Yeah, there was no internet.
There's 3
either.
guys in a room,
just 3
Mr.
dudes.
President, Mr. President.
We're the press.
Nowadays, with your World Wide Webs and your Netscape navigators, there's so
There was
much
no social
information
media,
blasted
none,
out.
when Bush was in power. None at all.
Yeah, now you got your MySpaces. It's like you get on the MySpaces for hours. I know I do.
Honestly, I consider the media to be indispensable to democracy.
Me too.
Hold on.
That we need an independent media to hold people like me to account.
Oh God!
I agree.
That was,
wow!
Dude,
I agree.
What a moment of clarity.
I have seen so many people on the right condemning Bush because he said that the media should hold the president to account. I've seen so many people saying, like, Bush makes a progressive plea for the media. Like, when did it become progressive to think that the president should be held accountable for the shit he does? When did that become a liberal position?
Isn't that a common meme on Fox News that we're the only Fox News, the only place holding Obama accountable? Day 211 of the Obama presidency. Is that not Fox News's meme?
Food supply is low.
I mean, it should be the job of the media to hold the president. Like any leader should be held to account by the media. It should be the way it just fucking works. It shouldn't even be like up for discussion or debate. It should just be the way it works. That's how it works.
You know, I understand both sides of this issue because when conservatives say that the media is unscrupulous and corrupt and exploitative and liars,
they're correct.
They're totally right.
Yeah, of course.
They're 100% correct about that. But it seems like people fall into this false dichotomy of like either the media's full of shit or Trump's full of shit. They're both full of shit. Okay?
I saw you. I think you tweeted that earlier today, right?
I did tweet that. I tweeted something very similar to that. It's like people can't wrap their mind around that.
Well,
like,
you know what? I think you're full of shit, TJ.
I am, and so are you, bitch.
Fuck no, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm the most honest person you've ever met in your fucking life, dude.
Well, there's a full of shit statement right there.
No, it's not. I'm gonna sue you.
But I think it's crazy that Bush is being taken to task for what I think is like one of the most innocuous statements I've ever heard.
You should be held to account.
People like me should be held to account, I guess. Hibbity jibbity. Miss me about now, don't you?
This morning earlier promoting his brand new book. Yeah, Mark Thiessen joins us now.
Holy shit, Bush can read, let alone write?
No, dude.
It was a ghostwriter.
Yeah, dude. Some poor bastard had to sit with President Bush and listen to that rambling, incoherent nonsense for hours, and somehow structure it into a fucking readable book.
Man, awesome. shit was crazy back then. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me get that down. It was the best of times. It was.
You know how we get fucked. You know how we get fucked. Like, well, I get fucked on for the most, like going on like tangential shit.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how hard it would be? Like, all right. Mr. President, can you talk about your first 5 years of life? Well, you know, if you're going to talk about the first 5 years of life, you know, my dog Barney in his first 5 years of life. Can you imagine how quickly it would just digress into nothing?
Oh, my God.
Dude, I want to say, I am a huge, huge fan of the paintings of George W. Bush.
Putin one.
I love my favorite ones are the ones where he paints himself naked looking into mirrors. And there's like 4 of them like that. There's like a weird thing with him being in rooms naked looking at his own reflection and having a very sad look on his face like and I love it.
I like
He's
this
such
one
a
of
deep,
Vladimir
tortured
Putin that looks like a potato melting.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Vladdy.
And then like it's weird because some of his paintings are like really weird like that, and then others are just like, here's a picture of my dog.
Yeah, did you guys ever see his Christmas specials about Barney? They're so fucking corny that the White House used to release. That shit was fucking classic.
I had no idea that even existed. But
you look it up on YouTube. It's so fucking corny, and Bush is in it too, and he like talks to his dog Barney, and he's got like a fake voice and shit. It's fucking ridiculous.
Always being my friend.
He loved giving nicknames to people. That's one thing I really like. I hope Trump keeps doing, because you know how Trump did, like, you know, Crooked Hillary and Little Marco and
Phelan New York,
Low Energy Jebs, and yeah, I hope he keeps that up because Bush really had that too, and that was great.
But Bush's names were better.
Yeah, he called. There was a guy Bandar who was the he's whatever the what do they call those guys? I'm stoned and I'm having a hard time. The cultural attaché to a country or whatever.
Yeah.
He was the dude from Saudi Arabia, and his name is Bandar, and he used to call him Bibi because he called him Bandar Bush. Bandar Bush, because I love him so much, he's like family. He comes on over here, so he called him Bibi.
There was some dude he called Turd Blossom, wasn't there?
Turd Blossom, yeah, Turd Blossom.
Can you imagine if
Brownie?
You know the president, but he calls you Turd Blossom.
Heck of a job, Brownie. Heck of a job on them levees, Brownie. Heck of a job on that evacuation plan.
Everybody
Brownie.
gets a nickname.
Your experience as
Thanks,
a horse
FEMA.
trainer really served you well in that fucking horrible hurricane, Brownie. Heck of a job, Brownie. What was that shit, dude?
I already call Scotty Scoopy.
Scoopy? You call him a lot of things, dude.
I also call him Skittle sometimes.
You call him Skittle and Scooter sometimes. Or Scooper.
I must just start calling Paul Failboat.
That's fucked up.
Damn,
Mark
dude.
Thiessen, former speechwriter for Bush
Start calling
43
you
and a
banana
best-selling
ass.
author,
You can
talent
just say
expert among
banana
your many
ass.
talents.
Banana ass.
Banana
Mark,
boy.
what's your reaction to President Bush out in front and center
Get that
again?
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all. George W. Bush is one of the most gracious people I've ever known, and he didn't criticize Barack Obama for 8 years. I'm sure he's not going to start criticizing Donald Trump.
I like to imagine Bush as like a crazy old grandfather, you know, that slightly lose, like maybe like the Alzheimer's just starting to kick in a little bit, and he's just losing his mind, you know, just a little bit more than he was when he was still crazy a few years before. There's a picture he's done here of Saddam Hussein as a clown, by the way, that I think is one of the best things I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's George W. Bush kind of has taken that role in America. He is kind of like our crazy old granddad. That's responsible for millions of unnecessary deaths
there's something quite endearing about his insanity. Like I don't know if it's because he's just out of power now. Like
I almost feel watching him that I don't even really care about him being accountable for all the bullshit he pulled anymore.
Yeah, it's almost like, he was so dumb he didn't even know what he was doing. He killed a bunch of people.
Forgive him, you know what I mean? Like,
Torch him,
deal.
Patriot Act, Gitmo, Schmidtmo.
Old man.
Cheney was really president anyway, so hold
The
that
Penguin.
Darth Vader piece of shit accountable.
In his first month in office, as he pointed out, so good for him.
And Trump has not been great to 43.
No, he hasn't. He said some pretty brutal things. He said that he basically accused him of knowing about the 9/11 attacks and not stopping them. And
that's true. That's not an accusation. That's just verifiable fact.
And lying us into war in Iraq and during the entire
also verifiable fact.
Our campaign. Not once did George.
He did. That's that.
Trump accused him of doing things he did.
This might be sniping back because Trump did tell the truth about him twice.
Maybe Bush respond or attack him or criticize him, and as the president, he hasn't done it either. So he's a very gracious man.
Well, he did talk about the media there, though, as you heard, saying,
Sure.
they need to give President Trump more of a chance. Also looking right about Lauer saying, you don't matter as much anymore about mainstream media. What did you make of that?
That was pretty good.
Fox is classing their shit up with some brunettes now.
Yeah.
Let's do something real quick. This girl, this lady in the middle.
Yeah.
If you had to guess what her name is, what would you say her name is, dude? Valeria Pineda.
Is that what her name is?
No, that's what I'm guessing.
Because I was going with a V name too. I was thinking like Vivica or Valencia or some shit.
Valencia Pineda. Valencia Pineda with Fox News.
I have no idea.
That's who it is, dude.
But it's true. I mean, look, there's people get their news from a lot different sources and a lot more sources today.
My book, her name is Cum Toilet.
Than they did, and the media is in a state of hysteria about the Trump administration. I mean, no matter what happens,
it's ridiculous to a certain degree. Like, I mean, I don't like fucking Trump, but everything he does is like they're shitting the bed every single fucking time.
They scrutinize
Donald Trump eats sandwich, and it's just like Trump holding a sandwich. It's like, what the fuck is he doing? Then it'll be like, Trump
Look
is
at his
actually
weird
eating
hands.
a tuna sandwich.
Trump spills driblet of mayonnaise on suit while eating sandwich. President slob.
And like the whole media is involved in it too. Like all of a sudden, these big like papers of record, these big like New York Times and the Wall Street Journal are running these complete fantasy pieces about Trump. Like, could Trump be X? And it's like,
and like. The reason they don't seem to see the reason Trump is fucking president right now is because they've been doing this for a while. In my opinion, I think he just pushes people to him. I don't get it. I don't see how they haven't understood that is a fact.
Yeah,
they don't strangle kittens.
Yeah,
find out
it's like a paradox. It's because like when they talk about Trump, they make more money and get more ratings and more views. But then when they talk about Trump, they're of course talking about him and giving him a platform.
Of course.
So they're reporting everything he does. So it's like he's constantly in people's minds. Like, yeah, Trump.
Kind of right. He's like Trump is like the ultimate meme.
We
like,
now
he will be for a while.
Trump juice every day, all day.
I was saying that to TJ about Milo. It's like, dude, Milo would be the fucking greatest troll of all time if it wasn't for Donald Trump.
Yeah,
because like you just can't beat that. He became president of our country.
Can't
I mean,
stump
what
the
fuck?
Trump.
They overreact. You know, he called a gaggle of a few people together, and Sean Spicer, and all of a sudden it's the end of democracy. So you know, they need to calm down and report on what's happening. Hold Trump to account. They have an important role in our democracy, but you know, get a grip.
Sure. That's exactly what he said. That's exactly what G.W. Bush said just there.
Yeah, well, the press will have to talk about that.
I don't agree with your George W. Bush apologetics, but I do agree with your fucking quit having conniptions over Trump and just fucking pace yourselves. Wait for him to actually fuck up.
I would correct him on one thing. It is a little worrying how Trump seems to be cloistering the media into fake and real news. He's not going to the press, what is it? The annual press
The White
ball.
House Correspondents' Dinner.
Yeah, the Correspondents' Dinner. He's not going this year, which is, I don't know when the last time a president missed it was.
Well, the media, there was a bunch of boycotts of the event, so obviously he didn't want further bad press. So,
But that coupled with
Nixon
the fact
and
that-
Reagan both missed one.
Oh, okay.
That coupled with the fact that he just recently cloistered off a bunch of Fox News and conservative Breitbart types into a room and did a whole press conference just for them. It is. I think it's slightly worrying that that's happening.
Sure. I think it's worrying. I don't think it's. I think I saw everyone was like crying censorship, but it's not censorship because he's not stopping them reporting. He's just saying he doesn't want to talk to them. And I don't think that is against freedom of the press. I think
nothing in the First Amendment grants you access. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Failboat on the salty sea, TJ.
Failboat on the salty sea.
Paul, it's not longer fake news. Paul, it's not just fake. It's very fake news.
Very fake news. Very fake.
Very fake.
I think we're approaching about the time in the show where we're going to take our break.
Yeah, we're about 5 minutes away. We got about 5 minutes.
Okay,
until
I
then.
guess we have about one more news story, so we might as well take a look at that before we go and do our break,
Yeah,
and then we'll come back with crazy people.
Yes.
Let's take the chat down.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is crazy shit.
So
here.
what is happening here, Paul?
Set it up, Paul.
This is a bus driver, a lady bus driver, and this is the CCTV on the bus. And I mean, it captures this man. He starts looking like he's just kind of talking to her, and then he starts grabbing her, and pretty soon you'll see.
All right. So he's accosting this female bus driver.
So we should probably pause it here. This might be a video that draws us some problems. So, but here clearly, like, he's trying to fucking kill her, right? I mean, it looks like he's trying to strangle her.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to strangle her with the phone cord.
What the fuck?
As long as we play it in small enough chunks, I don't
That's
think
what
it'll
I'm
be an
saying.
issue. So I'll be sure to pause it every few
Sure.
seconds. All right, so here comes a dude with a cane.
This is an old man with a cane.
Yeah.
All right.
Start whapping on that
chick is
motherfucker.
off the bus. She runs out. That's the bus driver in front of the bus.
So this
old
dude-
man is not done though.
No. I'm just pausing because I want to make sure we don't get flagged for it.
He is
content.
fucking
Old man is going to beat the
But he's
fuck
going
out
to
of this
town
dude
right now.
and turn him into a whimpering mess. I mean, it is.
That's pretty awesome.
It's pretty deserved.
It's pretty beautiful to see. So here's another angle from the back of the bus.
Get out!
Shit.
Damn.
He's got this dude
He is not letting up.
absolutely
Two rights.
whooped.
Fucking piece of shit. I had it coming.
Yeah, I mean, like, don't.
Yeah.
If you try to strangle
Definitely.
someone in public and someone else beats the shit out of you, you deserve it.
So this is a piece of what I
Obviously.
would call sweet fucking justice.
Sweet,
Oh,
sweet
yeah.
This guy
justice.
got a fucking septuagenarian cane beat down.
awesome.
Keep going.
Feel good story of the day.
Thump. Oh, he's done? He's done?
Yeah,
Is he done? You done,
Nope.
son? No, he ain't done. You
Is he
try and
done?
move, he's gonna whack you again. He's
Yeah,
ready.
He's ready.
Look
He's
at
fucking
him.
ready.
Whack! Oh, right in his fucking
Right
head.
in his fucking
Yeah, he was just
face,
waiting for you to feel fucking secure that the beatdown was done, and then he landed another one in your forehead, faggot.
Oh, man.
That's awesome,
Should've-
dude.
That old man is a
Is that
pimp.
it?
Should have just acted like he was
Oh,
not.
no.
No,
He
there's
ain't
still
done
more.
yet.
I'm just making sure we
He's
don't
like
get flagged.
waiting. He's like, don't
Raise
wake
up
up.
again, I'm gonna hit you.
You try and get up again, I'm gonna hit you.
Let's slow it down.
Down there.
Yeah, we're watching it a little slow.
Raise up again, I'm gonna hit you.
Him again?
I'm gonna hit you.
He's like, get up again, I'm gonna hit you. He's like, fuck this, dude.
He's letting him know what's up. And look, dude is not moving. Oh.
That's
You weren't listening. You weren't listening. What did he say?
Hold it.
Oh, he's gonna whack you again. Whack.
Run away, for fuck's sake. Get out of there.
Dude, he's probably fucking drunk, dizzy as fuck from all the cane shots he's taking to his dome. Whack!
Oh,
whack! Get your ass
out!
fucking beat!
Get out, retard! Run away, for fuck's sake.
I wish you would have just stayed there, to be honest.
Well, you know, maybe for the sake of, you know, you wanting to see his ass beat, but, like, from his perspective, get the fuck out.
Whack, whack, whack.
Some old dude's beating the shit out of you with a cane, you run away.
What do you think of grabbing somebody?
Maybe? Call the police or whatever.
Oh, I'm sure that the bus driver's out in the street right now on the phone with the police as we
She's
speak.
reading the window.
She pulled the phone out there.
But depending on where she is, it could be 5 to 10 minutes
got
before
whacked
they get a
between
cop.
the eyes.
I don't think he's going to be causing any more shit. I think he's trying to get away.
Yeah,
at this
I mean,
point.
I think the problem here now is that he's got ample time to just shuffle away and hide somewhere and get away with what he did.
Well, he I don't know if he got away with it, dude.
I don't know.
I mean,
he should go to jail too.
He
That
got a
should just
pretty
be the
severe
first
beating for what he did.
That should be the first beat down.
Yeah. You're very vindictive today, Paul.
I don't like it when people grab people and like he looked like he was trying to kill that woman. And you know what?
What was he doing?
If there's somebody out there that thinks that like in their mind it's fucking K to grab somebody and try and murder them, then that person probably needs to go to prison in addition to getting beat down on the spot.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I think it could have gone a bit longer. To be fair, like maybe knock him unconscious. That'd been fun.
Yeah, like you can't really say he got away with it scot-free because he did at least
scot-free.
He did at least catch an ass beating.
He learned a lesson, but I think he needs a better one.
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so.
So we're gonna take a break. We're gonna play an ad, and then
little 15-minute break or so.
15
and we
minutes.
will be back.
So stay on the line, everybody, if you want to stay with us, and we'll be right back.
Second half coming soon.
Thumbs it up.
Please thumbs up our video. We will be back with crazy people, and we got some real crazy shit.
Crazy fucking people.
Believe me, we got some crazy fucking shit. Not all ingredients are created equal. Fresh, high-quality ingredients make a real difference, so it's important to know where your food comes from. Thankfully, for less than $10 per person per meal, Blue Apron delivers easy-to-follow recipes along with pre-portioned ingredients, courtesy of over 150 local farms, ranches, and fisheries across the United States, right to your door. And because Blue Apron ships the exact amount of each ingredient required for a recipe, there's no food waste. It's everything you need to make sustainable and delicious home-cooked meals in 40 minutes or less. Featured upcoming meals for February include cashew chicken stir-fry with tango mandarins and jasmine rice, udon noodle soup with miso and soft-boiled eggs, and roasted pork with apple, walnut, and farro salad and crispy barramundi with quinoa and roasted carrot salad. So check out this week's menu and get your first 3 meals for free with free shipping by going to blueapron.com/peasants. You will love how good it feels and tastes to create incredible home-cooked meals with Blue Apron, so don't wait. That's blueapron.com/peasants. Blue Apron, a better way to cook.
Hobo on the ground, says he got a probe. No, I got my chode, but no, that's sick. If I want a dick, I can get a dick. And I like the metal stick with the little drip drip. Without the knob on the top and all the stickiness. And I know the satisfaction of a man, don't get me wrong. Wires the eyes and baby doesn't turn me on. Like when a man tries to beat me, take off my hobo clothes and then he tries to feed me. Cracking them out, put in the mouth, suck those out, make scream out. Then I'll be the hobo unit friends. Talk about standing in the street, getting bent over a vent. Looking forward to the Roman experience. Get the lube, dude, use it for the back in action. Stick it in and watch the hobo's ass contraction. Hobo, 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 hobo. Anal, 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 rubbing, 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 probing, shoving like the dirty dozen. Says the ladies in the dress, baby's mama's daddy's cousin. Make me feel like a hobo, tie me down for anal probing. Tossing over with foot running out, may ask you think it's funny. Take a look, you fucking bust you in the nuts, like you're my lover. Fucking dirty hobo dick, it's also like the sucker trip. Things twice about your trip, the hobo probing confidence. Building up the mean or something, lonely, quite just fucking hobo, 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 anal, 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 probing, 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 hobo, anal, probing. Fuck that, I ain't no tool, bitch. I'm a hobo with two motherfucking dance and kill that rim shot, big cock in your mouth, fuck, thinking master the anal fuck. Greasy, 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 greasy it up. Stick it, stick it, stick it, stick it in. Slide it up and down, slide it up and down. Slide it all around. Greasy, 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 greasy it up. Stick it, stick it, stick it, stick it in. Slide it up and down, slide it up and down. Slide it all around. Greasy, 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 greasy it up. Stick it, stick it, stick it, stick it in. Slide it up and down, slide it up and down. Slide it all around. Greasy, 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 greasy it up. Stick it, stick it, stick it, stick it in. Slide it up and down, slide it up and down. Slide it all around. Greasy, 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 greasy it up. Stick it, stick it, stick it, stick it in. Slide it up and down, slide it up and down. Slide it all around. Hobo, 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 hobo. Anal, 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 anal. Robin, 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 Robin. Hobo, anal, Robin.
believe that I can lead these people to see peace. I believe that we'll achieve everything that we reach for, baby. But don't misconceive it, cause I just don't appreciate seeing my people deceased, seeing my people grieving at these evil leads we call weak. We're so naive that my beliefs are never even received. When I believe that we the people need to show appreciation. The God in His creation was provides alleviation, artistic innovation, relaxation, meditation, elevation. It's a taking a vacation in your basement. We love plastic cups that come too far, but ain't that America? Ain't that America? And we'll force where we don't belong, but ain't that America? Ain't that America? Yeah. How many patriots will find it alarming that we have been harming and starving our armies, that we have been sending our men to defend our offenses against the defenseless again? I'm offended, but yo, it's not about pride. I just think it's about time that we took it outside, surrounding outline Capitol Hill and Capitol Hill. It looks like Amityville. What's happened will kill as if it was Hamburger Hill, till everybody screaming like the rabbit cavities fill. You had to be real, you need to think of how you would feel if you were in Iraq attacking, saw your family get killed. The tragedy's real. We broken, now we have to rebuild. No matter how many innocent people have to be killed, no matter how much innocent blood that we happen to spill, we have to rebuild. We have to win will and we will. We will take it too far, but ain't that America? Ain't that America? We'll force where we don't belong, but ain't that America? Ain't that America? Ain't that America? And I don't wanna get any hate mail telling me that I don't love love my country enough. I just love it too much to sit back and watch it get flushed down the drain. Raising light as if you know what I'm saying. This ain't about legalization, it's about appreciating nature as the foundation for this nation. We should embrace it, not just take it for granted. My God, he planted it around the planet. Yeah, some people find me to be unpatriotic, but then again, some people think that weed's a narcotic. Yo, what strikes me is I find it slightly ironic. When antibiotics are more habit forming than bodies. They pop so many pills that it almost looks robotic. It's beyond addictive, aspirin is almost hypnotic. Without it, every single thing would turn chaotic. We'd all be psychotic, we'd fried and neurotic. But back to the plot, oh my God, I forgot it. I thought I was dropping it out, I should probably stop it. I got it on top it, the blind and the chronic. I'm honestly honest, so I think I got it. Because without it, it would just not be. It's just me, these three things and these three things. So trust me when I say we're liberty. We let that red, white, and blue fly over fields of green. We will take it too far, but ain't that America? Ain't that America? And we'll force where we don't belong, but ain't that America? Ain't that America? Ain't that America? Ain't that America? Oh, jam it, jam it.
It's my relationship with God.
Oh shit! It's the shittiest rapper in the world back to talk about the greatest podcast in the world. I love the Drunken Peasants. They are the best podcast. All four of the peasants are basically God. I'd suck TJ's dick and also Paul's dick. I'd pray each day to Scotty and Ben's the key to it all. Oh shit, I just got home, yeah. Can't wait to watch some Drunken Peasants podcast. If you don't know them, fuck off, it's the best shit. Funny commentary on videos, they're hilarious. Sometimes lowbrow, it's true, don't be so serious. It's four dudes having fun, so take it fucking easy, yeah. Shows are occasionally bland, I don't give a shit. Do you see how many shows they film, man? I love them.
Well, bro, they got damn variety. They had variety.
Well, they talked about Brett King too much. They didn't talk about Brett King.
I've been betrayed. Well, they suck now. I hate the Drunken Peasants. They are shitty podcasts. All four of you scammers can suck my cock. They never listen to the whims of the fans, so let's start hashtag fuck ban. When TJ was on Joe Rogan, Joe should have murdered him. Oh hell no, just got home to see some short and DP clips spamming up my feed. No, what the fuck is this? A guest I don't like? Don't you know as a fan I own your whole life? Back in 2015, DP were so pure and clean. Yeah, when did they get so goddamn mean? They're a disease, an intellectualism. Why don't they follow my vision? Please DP, let me make your decision. Go to their Patreon, remove $5. Start my own show, make $5. I'm telling you, they used to be perfect. Now I only watch inebriated discussions, the superior version. Get fucked, DP. Do exactly what I want when I want, and you get my $5 Patreon donation back, bitches. I'll see you in the Brett Keane hangout. At least he has standards.
You're a bunch of dirty-ass losers.
I like to romance underage girls and leave them. I film their mental breakdowns, make some money then. I've got hair like I'm in 2003. My online girlfriends are at least 13, yeah. Without your parents' approval, we'll get married. And by your 18th birthday, we'll make a baby. Yeah, I'll think piece of shit. Welcome to the Onision Forum, baby. It's not for me, it's for you, baby. So send your sexy pictures for rating. It's to help your body image. Hold on, let me get my dick out. I'm a feminist, if you're not, you're retarded. Oh hey, I'm not a feminist, so I can call Blair White a gun. I think you're too old for me. It's not your fault that I'm a sick fuck. If you're too young, well it's okay. I'll fly you away to where it's more legal, babe. And then we pretend to break up. Get on Twitter and pretend to break up. 'Cause I'm Onision.
Tell me how to eat it right, how to save the flavor. All night with my peaches and cream on my body, a dream of you, girl. Tell me how to treat it right, how to lick your pussy all night, and I am policing dreams with my face in your cream, with details to come. And I believe with your pussy, and I will eat your pussy clean. Tell me that you'll be my girl. Tell me that you'll be my world. Tell me that you'll be that slut in my dreams that I want you to be. Tell me that you'll suck my dick. Tell me that you'll lick, lick, lick. Tell me that you'll rock my cock like a whore and never stop. Never stop. Never stop. Tell me how to stick it right, how to poke you in the pokey and feel tight with my dick clean from your mouth servicing. Let's go, girl. And I believe with your pussy, and I will scream when your pussy. Tell me that you'll be my girl. Tell me that you'll be my world. Tell me that you'll be that slut in my dreams that I want you to be. Tell me that you'll suck my dick. Tell me that you'll lick, lick, lick. Tell me that you'll rock my cock like a whore and never stop. Never stop. Never
Dun, dun, dun.
Tell me that you'll suck my dick. Tell me that you'll lick, lick, lick.
I've already told you that.
Tell me that you'll rock my cock like a whore and never stop.
All right, we're back.
What's up, guys?
So you're gonna tell Jude Law, Paul. What the fuck was that?
Beautiful.
Dude?
Beautiful.
Mierda. Mierda.
I think it's shit, Paul.
That's what it is, dude. TJ
It's all
is
shit.
merde.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que cette merde?
Merde.
That's true.
What do you want?
Turn the volume down. God, you're dumb, TJ.
One of our French fans told me to pass that along to you. They said, "Tell TJ is merde." So you're shit, TJ, according to France.
Fuck France.
Whatever.
Fuck France, guys.
You can't fuck France, TJ.
Fuck France in the booty.
Okay.
It's lame. I'm
Ow.
cool.
I don't like France. France sucks.
Okay.
All right.
Guess we're learning something new about you today.
It's time for crazy fucking.
No, we were gonna do something else.
Oh, we're gonna do something else first.
Oh, TJ.
Oh, TJ.
I didn't know, man.
Always
We
jumping
were just
the
talking
fucking
about
gun.
this.
I wasn't talking about it.
Oh shit! Only 23 hours left.
23
So you
hours
weren't-
left to get your DP shirts.
Yeah. Well, if you want them in this first run.
If you want them in the first run, yes.
So yeah.
Jesus. Shut up and take my buddy.
Yeah, dude. I mean, the Paul shirt. Let's not mince hairs here. The best shirt of the bunch.
The best
Mince
shirt.
hairs.
Well, according to
Let's not
sales,
mince hairs. and let's
according,
not.
according to sales,
you at home.
Let's not split onions and mince hairs
Let's
here.
not
Okay.
let's not split words and mince hairs.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Ben, for
Yeah.
correcting me. I was slipped up there.
I'm just surprised, TJ, that you came in last, dude.
France is gay. I agree, but that doesn't give TJ the right to say fuck them.
My
Don't you
feelings
live in-
are so hurt. Oh, man.
Don't you live in France?
I'm in Italy, but I'm half French, actually. Yo, you guys actually coming to Europe in June, for real?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yo, I'm,
TJ is
I'm getting
maricon.
married in France. You guys should jump on the Eurostar. Come party.
Oh shit!
Damn.
we ain't going to France.
Yeah, we're not going to France.
Fuck France.
Those bagel munchers over there.
We went
Fucking
last
baguette
time.
jockeys, man. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 years ago we went to France and we were going to a few different places this time.
20% of the French support ISIS.
We're going to Budapest this year, and that's true. Actually, we're going to Budapest.
Budapest is cool. I've been there a few times.
I've heard.
Yeah, TJ's afraid to go. He thinks,
Yeah.
he thinks like, burning cars everywhere, buildings falling over on top of people, angry mobs in the street.
That's like the Ukraine now instead.
Yeah.
We should go to the Ukraine.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
I've been to the Ukraine and it was a fucking disaster.
Sounds like it.
No, it wasn't. Quit lying.
Someone else died, legit, on the trip. I'm not kidding. It was fucking crazy.
Wonderful.
Wow.
Wonderful trip.
And then we and then
I
we
can joke
showed
about it now. It's funny now. At the time, it wasn't.
No, I'd imagine not.
we showed TJ a video of what it was like in Budapest, and then he just got up and left the room because he knew we were gonna make fun of him.
We showed dorky Rick Steves this chapel, and we're like, yeah, TJ, look, Rick Steves is really fucking scared here.
Yeah.
This chapel has a rich history, and the tapestries on the wall tell the tales of the lords and ladies that did their business in these halls.
That's a pretty legit.
That's pretty legit.
I know.
Dude. That's
I love Rick Steves.
That's good, dude. That's a good
Yes.
impression.
That's a good impression.
All right.
Here, my oiled-up friend Fernando takes me to a traditional Turkish bathhouse where hot stones and strong hands are the order of the day.
Oh, God, that's so true.
All right.
All right, Paul. All right.
Good times.
Oh, shit!
Jesus
Whoa,
Christ.
whoa, yeah! Da-da-da, club remix.
Shit.
Oh, it's bouncing. The booties are bouncing. Woo, 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 woo. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Crazy people, y'all.
Holy shit.
Holy shit, what the fuck?
Crazy People's back with a bang,
It was
dude.
a little fast.
That's our new direction for the show. We're just gonna speed everything up to chipmunk levels.
That was fucking terrifying.
You know how we've been about weed in the last year or so. We're moving on to ecstasy, and we're just gonna we're just gonna rave.
Let's move on to Adderall.
Yeah. Well, you can do what you want. I'm taking some MDMA personally, and getting a pacifier and some glow sticks, and we're gonna rock this fucking shit.
I'll say, Ben, what do you mean? Move
People-
on, dude. Come
hold
on.
on.
We're already doing Adderall.
People
here,
are
man.
saying our shit is too loud.
I know. It was too loud.
Oh, okay. So it's fixed. All right.
They're just seeing what just happened.
All right. This is a video about how the Earth is flat.
Or the ocean, it's
Okay.
flat. Of course, natural motion is not considered and doesn't equal a
What?
curve. We have zero authentic
So you're
pictures
already
of the-
wrong. Okay, well,
What?
let's just keep going.
No, listen.
He was saying water is a flat surface, Paul. Therefore, it's flat.
Look, you saw that horizon, right? It
Yes.
looked
Yeah.
flat. Okay.
No.
Therefore, flat.
Flat.
The ocean
If you're
isn't a
standing on-
giant
if you're standing on
undulating
the shore-
topography. No.
No, it doesn't really appear to be flat. And as you watch a boat go out in the distance, it gets further and further away. If it was flat, the boat would stay in your sight as far as you could see.
No.
It wouldn't disappear over the horizon because it. Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
I don't know.
No,
Scotty.
Scotty,
I don't
you're
believe
wrong.
you.
Earth, and they're all composites. And NASA even admits that they Photoshop Earth images.
It is Photoshop, but it's has to be.
On numerous...
Can I ask a question?
Stunning admission.
Why do people put this happy, tinkly, Geico commercial music behind shit like this? I don't... The Earth is everything you've been told about the Earth is a lie.
It's like the YouTube Heroes song.
So they probably just type royalty-free music in Google, like, well, that's the one, the top
I know,
search.
they couldn't find anything dark and ambient for this.
You know, like, if you're going to be telling people, like, everything you know is a lie, the Earth is actually flat, like, you should play some ominous shit, like, boom, boom, boom.
Well, of course they're going after the picture of the Earth because Paul... The NASA has to Photoshop it, dude. They're Photoshopping it, man. Therefore, it's not real, dude. It's
Oh,
fake.
that's right. NASA's
Those
photoshopping the reality. Got it.
You know all the stuff that works, like GPS, Paul. Even though you need 3 satellites because of
Well,
the
they tell you
Earth
they tell you it's to triangulate your position
Yeah.
so that there's no black spots, so that you've got to, you know what I mean? Like they've got to cover the whole globe. But really, that's bullshit.
It's all bullshit. It's all lies.
Someone in the chat put Steven Crowder and Cenk Uygur together. Stank Kruger.
Stank Kruger? Stank Kruger? Who? Wait a minute, who? It's Cenk and who?
Steven Crowder.
Steven Crowder and Cenk Uygur.
Oh, I thought it was
Stank
Charles
Kruger.
Krauthammer.
No.
I thought it was Stank Sugarhammer or some shit.
Occasions, NASA admits that we can't go beyond low
Stank
Earth orbit,
Ruger.
which is between 99 miles and 1,200 miles away. The interesting thing is that the moon is said to be 238,000 miles away, which is a difference of 236,800 miles.
What?
What are you? What?
Yeah, it's because they're talking about the mass of those satellites. They need to stay within the gravitational pull of the Earth, is what they're saying. God, you're fucking stupid,
Yeah,
dude.
the moon has significantly stronger gravity
and
than
it's
a fucking
greater mass,
satellite.
idiot.
The moon is many times larger than any satellite we have in orbit.
Sweet
you retard.
feathery Jesus.
No
All right,
matter if
Horizon.
you're on the ground, on top of a building, a mountain, a hot air balloon,
A mountain.
A mountain.
A mountain.
On top of a building.
On top of a mountain.
Are you on the
airplane,
mountain?
or
Are you
looking
on
at
the mountain?
high-altitude amateur balloon footage, the horizon never fails to rise right to your eyes.
Ah. What do you mean, rise to my eyes? What does that mean?
What is that proof of?
He's
Whoa,
saying
bro.
that because when he looks at the horizon and it looks flat, you gotta believe what your eyes see.
Because of his limited perception, he's right. That's great. Thanks. What a fucking idiot.
Painful.
It really is.
How in this modern world does this still exist? How the fuck? It gives me. I lose any hope for humanity when I see shit like this.
Is this like a troll or something?
Welcome to Bring on the News.
Not only
This is fucking real.
Is this not a troll, but this is actually quite popular.
This is fucking horrifying.
Oh my god. You
Whether
can tell it's
you
not
are
a troll,
looking at
buddy.
Toronto's
The
skyline
music.
from Niagara on the Lake, 31 miles away, Chicago's skyline from Union Pier, 43 miles away, or even Oahu from Kauai, which is up to 108 miles away from center to center, or 73 miles away from the closest points.
And way
You will
taller
not
than a
see any
building.
curvature
Oh
where
my
it's supposed
god.
to be. According to the Pythagorean theorem, which states that the curvature of the Earth is 8 inches per mile squared, Oahu should not be visible whatsoever.
Dude, I love this shit.
But you can see the whole thing.
I love when these idiots who deny science use math and science to prove their points. Dude, you're not
makes me
proving
so
anything.
angry.
It's a giant mountain, though.
He's not talking about relative size. He's like, look, at 12 miles, you can see a city. And look here, 108 miles, you can see a giant fucking mountain. No shit! You know why, dude? I'm going to posit a fucking hypothesis right here.
All right,
You
go
ready?
for it.
Because it's tall. It's
real
taller than
tall.
a city, so you can see it farther away. Notice you can't see any cities on Oahu from this distance, but you can see the mountain.
Not
In
All right,
1887, Albert Michelson and Edward Morley conducted what's known as the Michelson-Morley experiment.
Okay.
This experiment was attempting to prove the speculated motion of the Earth around the Sun. And when it failed, Albert Einstein was forced to form the theory of relativity to overcome this problem.
What?
Wait a minute.
Forced it.
Hold on.
Cover up.
So the theory of relativity was just Einstein being like, shit, I better solve these problems. Okay.
Einstein, we fucking up, dude. Our house of cards is falling.
If Einstein heard
Forced to
you
break out
using his,
relativity.
if he heard you using his theory to posit a flat Earth, He'd kill you.
He'd kill you where you stand.
If you were any other man, I would kill you where you stand.
Nice reference.
In fact, anytime mainstream
First
science is
contact.
faced with undesirable results, they create a workaround, which isn't real science at all.
Yeah, it is. So wait, you're telling me that it's not real science to say, oh, this thing that we thought was true was proven wrong, so we need to come up with something else. How's that not
Theory of
science?
relativity is just a workaround, TJ. It was just to fix a problem and cover up the fact that the Earth is flat from the us plebeians who've been deceived.
And all these scientists are liars.
What is the
evil liars?
What is the fucking purpose of this? What does anyone gain by convincing you the Earth
I
is
don't know.
round when it's actually flat?
Why don't you ask our reptilian overlords, TJ? Who you clearly also don't believe in.
Sun.
The sun is claimed to be 93 million miles
Sorry.
away,
It's
with a radius of
claimed.
over 400,000
You made me
miles.
laugh. It's
but can
claimed.
easily be proven to be much closer and smaller by tracing the crepuscular rays back to its origin in the sky.
What?
It's not been proven.
If the sun were indeed 93 million miles away, it would simply be impossible to have angled sun rays, as they should all consistently
Oh my
come
God! Light is refracted by clouds. Light
Fucking
is
moron.
refracted by clouds. That's why there are crepuscular rays, because light is coming from the sun and bouncing off the white tops of the clouds and shining through them.
You notice you don't see those rays when there's not clouds. On a fucking clear day, the light's just everywhere
This
equally.
person, the fact that there are people that watch this and go, no, the truth.
This is right, dude.
Man, this is fucking Von Helton level bullshit.
How many views has this video got?
Way too many. I'm
Probably
sure.
not.
I don't remember.
If it's more than one, it's too many.
It was a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's quite a lot.
straight.
Right,
Now
so
the
what
moon.
weird like
Globular
sperm
theory.
animations
A
they have as well. There's little sperm flies out at the beginning of each fucking like transition slide, and then splatters into the text. It's really weird.
Jizz transitions, that's how they go.
Lunar eclipse occurs when the sun, earth, and moon are in a direct line. But it is on record that since about the 15th century, over 50 eclipses have occurred while both the sun and moon are visible above the horizon. F.H. Cook, The Terrestrial Plane.
I don't even know what
It's
that's
a
supposed
common
to mean.
misconception that the shadow of the earth causes moon phases. Even the pastors and priests of the science religion readily admit this fact.
The science religion.
The interesting thing about moon phases is that they are always the exact same 8 phases repeated. But if we were circling around the sun, these 8 phases would inevitably be reversed from the summer
The moon
to
is
winter
tidally
seasons.
locked. The moon is tidally locked. The moon is tidally locked. The moon
I
is tidally
completely
locked.
understand that the idea of a flattened stationary Earth seems ridiculous in many ways. But that's only because we are taught the false globe model from the very first time that we enter a school classroom. Not to mention...
No, it's because we've literally had tons of people circumnavigate the Earth. We can see the Earth from space. We
Yeah,
have
like
fucking
does every
satellites
pilot
in
need to
orbit.
take an oath of silence or something? Like,
Like, no one has seen the... Where's the fucking edge, then?
Teach the
Show me the
controversy,
fucking
TJ.
edge of the Earth. Show me the edge of the Earth, and I'll believe the
No,
flat Earth.
teach
Yeah, these
the
people are so
fucking
stunningly-
controversy, TJ.
They're
Teach
so
it.
stunningly full of shit. There's no way anyone could really fucking believe this, and if they do, they're just mentally retarded. There's no other way of looking at it.
If the Earth was flat,
It's just
someone
they're
would
demo-
have found
dude,
the
they're-
edge
they're
by
demonstrably
now.
wrong.
Dude,
They're
The
just
edge is
demonstrably
here.
wrong.
The edge is here.
TJ.
The Earth is flat.
Albert Einstein himself said that we do not know 0.1% about anything. Okay? Mm-hmm. So teach the fucking controversy. Stop forcing your false globe model into young minds. Teach them the truth, okay? That the world is flat and that the ocean just spills perpetually over
So
the
that
edge.
means you're not a globalist. You're a
gotta fight the
discus.
I'm a
globalist.
discist, yeah. I'm coming out today. I'm a discist.
Whoa.
Man, that chat just looked angry. It just
Yeah.
popped up for a second. Then Ben was like, nope.
Rawr. We're the chat, and we don't like you.
The first time we are introduced to the concept of a flat Earth, it's depicted as a highly laughable world where ships, boats, and water would run off of the edge.
All right, so what happens at
So
the
I
edge
do
then?
get
They
it,
just like
but
stop
it's all part
in
of the
space and
deception.
sort of float.
I've spent 30 years of my life believing that we were on a spinning globe. It wasn't until I unbiasedly and scientifically investigated the flat Earth claims that I started to realize that there is more to this theory than I originally gave it credit for. Now, after almost 2 years of research, I'm certain that the Earth is flat. We are told that
2 years of research.
You're certain.
Your 2 years of research is somehow contrary to the modern model of global
If you're certain,
positioning
then where
and-
is your fucking concrete evidence to prove that the Earth is flat?
Yeah, like if you're so convinced, like, then present us with the real evidence. Don't present us with bullshit.
Present us
like,
with your scientific
look how it
evidence.
looks flat. See?
No, TJ, he's done some research online, so he's basically proven what his hypothesis.
TJ, the first time that he saw a mountain on the horizon, he knew.
Shit.
The Earth spins at 1,040 miles per hour, while the Earth travels around the Sun at 66,000 miles per hour. Meanwhile, the whole solar system is going inside the Milky Way galaxy at a speed of 490,000 miles per hour. That's
pretty amazing.
And finally, the entire Milky Way galaxy is darting through infinite space at over 1 million miles per hour. Most people believe this, and yet every experiment ever conducted to prove even the simple spin of the Earth has failed.
No.
What?
No, what? No, it hasn't.
No, that's not true at all.
What about the
Is he just
experiment
cutting to
where
the
we
Universal logo?
hold on, because there is an experiment that I remember about this. What about the fucking experiment that we run every day when we have a fucking satellite or the space station or a space shuttle in orbit around the Earth and we can watch it spin? What about that experiment?
They're just put there to lie to us. It doesn't really.
I mean,
do
this
it.
guy is all about what we can see. So what about when we can park our fucking thing out there and watch the Earth spin? Is that
Photoshop.
not?
I want to know what his alternate explanation is for what causes winter and shit like that, because it obviously is not axial tilt on a flat
Well,
Earth.
it can be.
Same thing goes for curvature. It's never been proven, and the only time we see it is
It
in
has been
movies,
proven.
NASA
You're an
CGI,
idiot.
or when we're
Or when
looking
people
through-
travel around the fucking world.
NASA CGI.
NASA CGI.
Okay,
Oh,
so
there it is with a lens corrector.
So here's an interesting thing, TJ. So people can, like you said, we can navigate the globe. So we can fucking sail from Europe to North America, right? So we use maps that we've developed at the same time, right? So how would those maps work if the Earth is flat?
distorted fisheye lens. With all that said, please continue to research critically and don't be afraid to ask reasonable questions and speak out.
Okay.
Why are you such a moron?
Is that the bridge where you guys are from?
The causeway could be.
That looked like the causeway
It
that he
did
was
look
just
like
showing.
it.
Might have been.
You can see it from a pretty far distance.
that
So the
dude-
causeway proves you guys flat Earth.
So everyone,
the flattest state.
How could
everyone
you
needs
build
to
a bridge
realize
on a curve?
Earth is flat. All this bullshit about round Earth, just propaganda designed to, well, we never got to that part.
Yeah,
but
man, 'cause
designed
TJ,
to deceive you for
when
no
they-
apparent reason.
You know when they go up really high in the atmosphere, TJ, like when they did that the guy did that crazy jump and you could see the Earth and it's like you could see like the curvature
that
of
lens
it.
wasn't corrected,
Yeah.
Scotty.
Oh, it wasn't.
You need to look at it
corrected.
through a corrected
Oh, okay.
lens.
A corrected
okay?
flat Earth lens, where everything's just flat, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh my
The Earth
God,
might
dude.
appear round to the untrained
So what you're saying
eye.
is just deny reality and buy into this narrative. Okay, I got you.
Maybe we should buy this guy a ticket for that
very
Elon
reasonable.
Musk flight so he could take a look and see for his fucking self.
I would like to hear what this guy's scientific explanation for the seasons is.
Yeah, he
though,
doesn't
as you
have
brought
one.
up. Why does it
I
become
don't think there is
winter
one.
and summer?
He
Why
doesn't
is
have a
there
scientific explanation for anything, Paul. He has an explanation, but he doesn't have a
Details.
scientific one.
Dude,
It
2
needs
years
details.
worth of
It's flat.
rigorous
Just believe it.
research.
Yeah, rigorous Googling. That doesn't really count. Sorry. You're not a researcher
I
because you
rigorously
can
read
Google.
every post
I
on
can
the
go on
Flat Earth
Google.
Society forum, and I have come to the conclusion that the Earth is flat.
Well, you're a retard then. I'm sorry. You've wasted 2 years of your life on false bullshit.
Flat Earth. I love it. You gotta love the Flat Earth.
So let's
guys.
join the Flat Earth Society.
All right,
I'm
guys.
a believer now after that video.
Well, you're about to have your mind broadened even more.
Wow.
Generic music.
In today's video, we take a look at some scary, supposedly leaked videos of alien life. Could they
Okay.
reveal all the unanswered questions about the universe? Because they've been uploaded onto the internet.
Come on, guys. Are you gonna
Whoa.
deny? Are you really gonna
Another
deny
one of these
this?
fucking things,
Dude,
TJ.
fuck interview
I know
with a
that.
vampire.
I know
Interview
this,
with
I know
an
this
alien.
Channel.
There is a chance these videos could be fake. We will list all the information.
He just said there's a chance these videos. Could be
Oh,
fake.
they're not fake.
A
dude.
chance.
A chance.
No,
There's
not a chance.
A chance.
You
A
can find
chance.
relating to the clips.
chance.
Then you can make your own minds
Like
up.
even by
Number
British
5.
standards, he speaks weird. By the way, like his
Chance.
accent is odd to me.
Oh,
Sounds the same as
damn.
yours to me.
Hi. KGB
It's all the
aliens.
same.
The KGB is similar to the CIA. It was
Yeah.
formed by the Soviet Union in 1954. The KGB was a military service and security agency which was governed by the rules and regulations
This is so important to know before you show me the alien footage.
under the
You gotta get the
control
video
of
to 10
Russia's
minutes.
Soviet Union.
I'm
By
gonna show you proof of
1991, the
aliens,
KGB
but
had
first
been
a
broken up
boring
and some
history lesson
classified
about the
documents were
KGB.
released. In 2011, a person by the name of Ivan uploaded
All
several
right.
videos onto YouTube which supposedly showed footage of aliens captured by the KGB. The
Cool.
first video was allegedly filmed in 1942 while aboard a Yakovlev Yak-9 Russian fighter aircraft. The video shows a UFO. The military managed to shoot down the UFO and it landed near the...
Wait, how would the fucking... So you mean to tell me that there's an alien species that's mastered interstellar travel, but they could be shot down by some fucking 1940s fucking plane?
Yes.
Not to mention...
A prop plane.
If this was uploaded to the
Can I
internet...
just make a prediction?
Oh, go
Can I
ahead.
make a prediction? I think most of these videos, I'm going to say in advance that most of these videos will have been filmed on a potato, so you definitely can't really see what's going on.
Yeah, like the
In 90%
planes
of
of this
cases.
era. Well, they worked for what they were. They were just like hurtling death machines, where they're just like these giant machine guns mounted on these paper planes.
Oh, dude,
that
this
just-
looks... Looking at this footage, though, this looks so fake. This does not look like
It's
some
garbage.
old film footage. This looks like someone tried to make it look like it's some old film
The town of
footage.
Muravlanko. Many more videos were uploaded, which were said to have
Oh,
been
shit.
recorded from
Look at
1942
that.
to 1969.
Said to be.
The clip
You're gonna
shows
deny
footage
that?
of an
Another thing, dude, these people's language is so... You have to really analyze the language. Because what they just said, like, you know, it's been said to be. It's been said to
It's
be.
been said.
Come
People
on.
have said. Some
People
have said.
Someone has said this.
Someone said it. We don't know who,
It's
but
bullshit.
someone said it.
Some have posited that this video may perchance be an alien.
Could be.
Could be, maybe.
alleged alien. The clips were taken from raw footage, which was an hour and a half long. According to a
There we
separate
go.
video,
Fake.
the KGB
Totally fake.
first came into contact with these
It's just like a
aliens,
fucking, like,
and under a
asset from a
treaty,
video game
many
just being
meetings took
animated with
place.
filter
It really
over
does.
the top.
It's a CGI.
Fuck.
Dude, I remember I saw a video one time. They were showing this very same tape. I think I'm going to watch it on the show where they were saying, like, there's no way this could be CG, you guys.
There's no way.
There's no way. CG could not even achieve this effect.
Inconceivable. Never mind the fact that CG just recently resurrected Grand Moff Tarkin. Like, to the point where it's almost indistinguishable from the real dude.
But, you know, I almost felt like in the first few scenes where they showed Tarkin, it looked pretty realistic, and it almost felt like they got lazy with him, like
as they went on.
Yeah,
I think it's
when
just
I
the time
first
you
saw it, I thought
got
it was
to
like found footage from the first movie.
Yeah,
I did too. I think as time went on, I got more wise to
Maybe
the
that
tricks
was
that they
it.
used.
Maybe
but
that was it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know, you
but
might just...
there's no way that we could do something like and throw a big grainy filter over it and make it pass. No way, guys. No way.
And only a limited number of special agents were able to
the
escort the
same animation
aliens to meet
cycle.
with high-ranking officers. According to the video, the last piece of footage to be released came from a meeting in 1960.
Wait, according to the video? According to the video? So now the video is a source to prove itself? Come on, this is a bullshit!
The Bible is true because it says it's true.
Circular logic. Look, the Bible says it's true because it's in the Bible. So read the Bible, then you know it's true. It's like, no, that doesn't fucking work. That's bullshit.
Same thing with this video. The video is a source for itself.
The
dude.
alleged aliens seen in the footage supposedly come from the binary star system known as
And they couldn't light the fucking alien.
Zeta Reticuli. Although the footage could have been
Give them a
fake,
backstory.
they aren't
you
the
know,
only video.
They tried.
What?
They gave them a backstory. You know, they tried to like flesh out the aliens a bit, give them a bit of like personal
they're-
history here. It looks
oh,
like.
yeah.
You know?
They're from Beta Reticuli.
Beta Reticuli.
That involve the KGB and aliens. There have been many other videos which claim the KGB have alien info. One claims to have released all information about alien races. Number
That's
4,
definitely an alien. there. Jesus
interview.
Christ, that was great.
Alien. This is an actual interview with an alien.
We recording? Okay, yeah,
An
we're recording.
interview, really?
This is an interview with an alien, dude.
This video was released
Hold
just
on.
last month.
Oh,
there
yeah.
have been all different
Yeah, watch
types of
this, watch this.
information as to where the clip comes from. Some claim it was leaked by whistleblower Edward Snowden.
It comes from a fucking puppet show. is what it
Edward
looks
Snowden
like.
leaked this, you guys.
Edward
Others claim
Snowden.
it was leaked from Project Blue Book. Project Blue Book was a series of systematic studies of
Minx is
UFOs
dying over
carried
there,
out by-
dude.
Edward Snowden leaked proof of aliens and didn't even bother to mention it on his
Edward
Twitter or
Snowden,
anything.
dude.
Dude, the fact-
No wonder the government's after him, dude. No wonder he's in Russia.
Dude, the fact that Snowden leaked this fucking video just broke RPG-Minx's head, dude. She was
What's even
giggling.
crazier is that Edward Snowden must have become retarded to release this really grainy footage. Because when you released the other shit, it was like pretty good quality. You could actually see what was going on. You could read it.
The United States Air Force
this is
between
not the grainy.
1952 and 1969.
I mean, this is whatever. This
One
is not
source
it.
claims the clip comes from 1962 and was filmed for a classified Project Blue Book operation.
Sure.
The alien in the clip is said to be called EBE-3. There have been other claims that it is simply a computer-generated simulation. During the video, the alien claims that it's from
It looks
Earth
like a
and is
fucking animatronic puppet to me.
It's not
Dude,
any
it looks
motion
like
at all.
CG.
Yeah. You notice how?
Can we see below here?
You
Can we see below?
You notice how they don't light the room?
I know. It's like, hey, we got this alien. We're gonna interview him. Find the moodiest, darkest lit room in the building.
Yeah, let's get David Lynch to shoot this shit.
Make sure there's a shadow right across its face and eyes.
I was thinking we'd go kind of a noir style with this.
Evolutionary descendant of humans. The being claimed that time traveled to observe humans as all evidence of human life was wiped out after a nuclear war. It claimed the war was caused by political and religious dogma. The alien also claimed that it knows how the universe was created and
Talking
claims
over this
people
with a
from the
straight face.
future
This is
evolved
some of
past
the
the need for
biggest horseshit
superstition
I've
of
ever seen on the internet. What the fuck?
Also, how do they know what this alien is saying? Like, where do they get
It speaks English. It speaks English in the video.
Okay.
It's one of our ancestors.
God and other myths.
suppose
The
that makes
being
sense,
also
yeah.
claimed that death is a human
Why are
construct
they-
and claimed that it doesn't exist.
Show
According
this
to the
fucking
being,
shit.
humans have and will experience every instance
It's
of
like he's
so-called
dominating
life.
it himself.
I don't understand why they're not showing like a clip from this.
It
Though.
claimed every living being are
probably
instances
shit.
of the same life, separated by the false human idea of death. The
Okay.
alien also said there are an infinite number of universes which
Cool.
each have different physical properties. It also claimed that not all universes are capable of supporting life as we know it, so they might hold a different life form completely alien to us. Now, as there is very little information as of yet to be released, the video is most likely fake, but it's still worth watching as the discussion is quite interesting.
Really?
It's most likely fake. But
It's fake.
Is this
It's not most likely fake. It's fake.
It is fake.
Did he just end the top 5 best proofs for aliens with number 4 is most likely fake?
Yeah.
3. Area 51 Alien Interview. Area 51 has always been a
It's
place
another
of
alien
history.
interview.
Opening in 1955,
Interview
it is
with
the
an
United
alien.
States Air Force.
You know this is all just bullshit because he has to pad it with so much shit like, let me tell you about the Air Force Base here. Let me tell you about this. Let me tell you about the sandwich I had earlier. It's like, come on,
Look,
dude.
It's all about the 10 minutes. That's what it's about. Gotta get that fucking ad revenue, you know?
Gotta get to 10
But I
minutes.
mean, look, if you had proof of aliens, that would stand alone. You would make tons of money if you're like, here's an alien interview. It's real.
One would think.
Yeah. I sat down and talked to an alien.
That would go
recently and,
viral.
you know,
Yeah.
Lied him real bad, though.
he gave me some genetic
Hey, look,
samples.
Scotty's Junction.
Wow.
Whoa.
Scotty's Junction?
Scotty.
Yeah, it's right
Where
near
is
the
this?
Nevada,
Right there.
California border.
I don't think it says that.
Oh, shit, dude. We gotta go.
Scotty? No, it doesn't say that, dude.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
facility located in Lincoln County, Nevada. The base's purpose remains unknown, but based on historical evidence, it's most likely used for
we should move
experimental
on,
aircraft
guys.
and weapons. Due to the
move
secrecy
on,
surrounding
TJ.
the base,
What now?
We should move on. You know, that's Scotty's. That wasn't what you. Let's just move on from this clip, man. I don't
Scotty's Junction.
Yeah, I don't wanna talk
Wait a
about
minute,
that.
Scotty.
many conspiracy theories
Why do you have a
emerged. Many
junction
conspiracy
near
Okay, let's move
theories
on.
the base holds alien craft.
Oh my God, aliens!
It's
aliens.
real.
It's
near
all
Scotty's
real.
Junction. Scotty's Junction
Those
aliens.
You know what? I don't even think those are
allegedly.
aliens. I think those are botched Scotty clones, dude.
Oh my God.
What?
Looks like Scotty to me.
An
Scotty,
alien life
that's
form.
disgusting,
Officially,
sir.
The base has never been declared as a secret location, but all operations that take place there are of a top secret and classified manner.
Scotty's
In
Junction.
2013, the CIA finally acknowledged the
It's secret.
existence of the base. In 1997, a video was released which allegedly shows
Oh
an
my
alien
God.
being interviewed. The video
That's
was
even worse. It's
production
even worse.
by the name of Rocket.
It's even fucking worse, dude.
Also in a darkly lit room.
Pictures. The man
in
who handed in the
1988,
tape
a
goes by
video
the
was
name of
released
Victor.
that
The tape is
allegedly
said to
shows a
have come
Halloween mask being moved around spookily in front of a candle.
straight out of Area 51. Victor claims the tape is a copy of an original source and said it was copied under special circumstances.
Claims it was a copy of an original source. Come
It's the
on.
fakest looking fucking alien I've ever seen.
Once again, why does the government have no resources for a light bulb?
Yeah.
Can we get a light? Can a brother spare a light bulb?
Paul, you ever
Why
been to
can we
like
never
a
get a full
government?
body shot of
aliens
this
like the dark.
You know?
And this alien can't even blink. Like
Paul,
its face is just
Have you
totally
ever been to like
stationary.
a military base or a government installation like that? Because I'm gonna tell you something about them. They're really well lit, dude. They're not. It's not like you're in a room and it's like where I can't see anything.
Turn off the lights.
Look at it from this angle,
The
Scotty.
U.S. military is
when
so
the fucking feds
are.
come in hot on something that they don't know is a threat, the first thing they do is put a fucking spotlight on it. So why is this thing in a candlelit room?
Ambiance.
lit by an old flickering CRT monitor
Paul,
and a candle.
do you see those big
They
eyes?
were trying to romance
the alien has sensitive eyes, Paul.
They were
Sensitive
trying to
skin.
romance the alien.
Oh, yeah.
They were trying to
Yeah.
set some mood lighting.
Yeah, let's get it on.
Yeah, you can't hear the Barry White
Oh, they
playing in
wanna
the
fuck the
background.
alien? Damn, dude.
baby.
He claimed there was a transfer of video documentation.
Look at look at this Halloween mask moving around.
Under certain security systems, and therefore the tape was able to be copied and leaked. He claimed that being seen in the video of Heaven and Earth in 1989. He
RPGMINX
also
now
claimed
has
the
my
alien
favorite
has two
laugh
interview
ever.
What is
sessions
it
a month.
doing? Is it fucking having a seizure?
Did you?
What is going on? Its half of its head is gone, dude. Dude, its head looks like a fucking dickhead at this point.
Which
I don't
lasts
know.
around 2 to
I don't
5
know, sir.
hours.
Oh,
the
look.
alien seen
No,
in the
they
footage
did.
is
Look.
known as EBE4. The initials stand
Oh
for
my
extraterrestrial
God.
biological entity.
This is the
first
stupidest
person
shit
to
I've
use
ever
alien involvement
seen.
in
Oh, dude,
infamous
no. The eyes are not responding to the light at all. Like any eye and like would respond to that light.
Maybe an Earth
Where
eye.
are you at that during a medical emergency you don't have floodlights you can kick on so the surgeon can come out and not have to use a flashlight?
Dude, there's no like motor response. Like look at the head of the alien. It's just doing this.
Yeah, but that's because the dude moving it is probably now in a mask as a doctor trying to pretend he's examining it.
Roswell, New Mexico crash of 1947. The aliens do not speak our language, and therefore, personnel at Area 51 had to create a way to communicate with them. A document was leaked in the 1970s under the Carter administration by the name of the Carter Aquarius Briefing Document.
The age of Aquarius, the Carter
Can we?
Aquarius.
Let's see what that number 2 is. Can we skip a little forward?
The document stated that the personnel
Blah, blah,
allegedly
blah,
used
blah,
a
blah.
pictogram and created a set of symbols which could be understood by humans and
Why aren't they wearing
aliens, and
hazmat
therefore
suits?
they created a new type of language
Mac-
to be able to communicate efficiently.
Mac and
the
me had better
document also
special effects
reported
than
that
this.
the EBEs were from the
They're like
Zeta
shoving,
Reticuli
like,
binary system.
tissue
This
in his
matches
mouth
up with
now
the
or some
KGB.
shit. What the
even.
fuck?
Oh my God, dude, this is so amateur. These fucking doctors, if they were doctors, would not be
No, they're not.
manhandling this thing by its neck and wiping its mouth with tissue paper.
Footage mentioned earlier. The document
Look at 'em.
has never
Like,
been
look at what
proven
they're
to have
doing
been
to
of an
it.
actual
It's a
government
headlock.
document.
It's
As for
unresponsive,
Victor's
so they
identity,
keep
there have been
wiping
several
it with
theories on the
tissue.
internet, but the most common one seems to
That's awesome,
suggest
dude.
that Victor is actually Robert Dean. Robert Dean.
By the way, this video has like over 1 million
Dude,
views.
they're saying a fucking
Yeah,
tie. Dude, a
this shit's
tie
popular.
proves it.
Look, the same tie.
Is a
Can't
retired
deny
United States Air Force sergeant and UFOologist.
Oh,
People on
shit.
the internet have compared interviews between the two, and many similarities come up.
The
After
same
expert
tie.
video
Oh, the
analysis,
same
there
tie.
still hasn't been a definitive answer on the authenticity of the video. So
All right, here's my definitive answer. It's total
It's
bullshit.
horseshit. It's
not
dog
even,
shit.
It's not even remotely convincing on even the most basic level. If you
it's-
saw this in a movie, you would laugh.
Dude, this
If
wouldn't
it's to
fool
be
a
real,
toddler.
Who knows? Many reliable people, such as a former NASA consultant, David Adar, claim to have come across alien technology while
Many reliable people. So yet personal experience, anecdotal evidence.
Such
Bullshit.
such as this guy, for whom I could only source a grainy photo in front of a model of a fucking thing. Come on, guy.
working at Area 51. Number 2.
He doesn't care,
NASA
it's just like
leaks.
pumping
There
out
have been
shit,
several
you know,
leaks
get
and
the money.
strange
Of course.
sightings caught on camera by NASA in the past. A Scottish hacker by the name of Gary McKinnon
Who looks like the fucking Night Stalker.
It looks like the
Looks like
Grinch.
Richard Ramirez, dude.
leaked quite a bit of information about
That is
strange
serial
Looks
killer,
like
anomalies
Benedict
at NASA.
Cumberbatch
In
fucked the Green
2002,
Goblin.
Gary was accused of breaking into the computer databases of the US military, the Pentagon, and NASA. It was labeled as the biggest military computer hack of all time. Gary claims his
I'm into
intentions
the
were to find
mainframe.
evidence of free energy suppression and evidence of a UFO cover-up. The United States
He looks like
wanted
Kenneth
to extradite
Keith
Gary,
Kallenbach,
but it never
dude.
went through. Gary claimed that the online database's security was so bad he was easily able to access them for up to 2 years. He claims while searching through the US Navy's database, he came across a list of non-terrestrial officers. Now this doesn't have to be of an alien nature, as non-terrestrial simply means it's not land-based. So this would fit perfectly with the
One looks so fake. Two.
This looks like the
This-
worst bleep
dude,
bloop bleep bloop
this guy-
1940s
but Paul-
schlock sci-fi bullshit.
Hey, Paul, but this
Isn't
guy
this
gets
like
the
a still
smoking.
from Doctor Who or some shit, the original series?
This guy gets a smoking gun for alien evidence, and one, the government waits to extradite him, release all this evidence, and does nothing. If there's something this big, they would just get this guy killed,
Wrong.
or they would fucking take him.
officers. He also claimed finding several pictures of UFOs from NASA's database and claimed that NASA edits the photos in order to remove them. This seems to be a common conspiracy theory about NASA, and people even claim that they copy and paste cloud patterns
claims to have the same bullshit theory as other people,
Earth, which can be seen in some images. As part of the hollow Earth theory, people believe it is an entrance to the center of the Earth in which aliens inhabit, and some conspiracy theorists go as far as saying that human cloning takes place in the middle of the Earth.
Human cloning takes place in the middle of the Earth.
Some people say that human cloning even goes on in the center of the Earth. Send your AdSense money to www.thisguy.com.
Dude, there was
Isn't
an
this
alien in
just
a
a screenshot
tunnel.
of Prometheus?
I believe so.
No, this is a government archive video.
Such as the STS-75 incident, which is believed to be the most compelling UFO footage of all time. Now, since we've featured this case in a previous video, we won't go into much detail, but we did forget to mention that it was not actually released by NASA.
This game of Space Invaders is the most compelling evidence for aliens.
NASA's camera feed and taped the event and then went on to leak it. Some conspiracy theorists have gone as far as saying that NASA intentionally cuts the live feed from the International Space Station each time a UFO is caught on tape.
I can't wait to see what number one
NASA
is.
have captured life on other planets, as many anomalies have been released, such as the crab alien on Mars, the Mars Maiden, and Mars's Bigfoot.
Bigfoot is on Mars even?
No.
I love how we just
Bigfoot's range even goes to Mars.
I love how we get a 0.75 second look at the crab alien, the woman of Mars, and Mars Bigfoot before moving on to the next thing.
Bigfoot is so
Fuck
fucking...
this guy, man.
Bigfoot is so fucking good, Paul. He can survive space.
Mars.
Space.
Mars Bigfoot.
He's on fucking Mars.
Russian Mafia KGB leak. Once again, this is another alien case related to the KGB. In July of 2016, a video was released which showed former KGB agents excavating an Egyptian tomb only to find a 10,000-year-old alien corpse. The agents were supposedly there under Operation ISIS. The Soviets allegedly excavated the tomb in order to obtain military secrets. A Russian scientist...
Wait, they excavated the tomb to find what military secrets are in a fucking ancient Egyptian tomb?
The Russians were thought to be working on a new design for a massive horse and chariot with a single bowman at the back. Truly an invincible lost technology.
Scientist by the name of Viktor Ivanovic claimed that he had seen classified documents.
Dude, don't a lot of these sound like they could be B-movie plots?
Oh, yeah.
That's like, every time I hear one of them describe like the KGB.
Which claimed the KGB searched a tomb in Egypt in 1961. He claimed only the highest ranks of the KGB know the truth about the alien creature found, which
my
supposedly
basement
died
is now a
10,000 years
tomb.
before Christ. The video was released by the Russian
It's a
Mafia,
basement, dude.
allegedly
I bought
from
some
the KGB.
gas
If the
masks
footage
from
is
a
real, then this would
military
back to ancient
surplus store, and my basement is now a tomb.
We'll
Bleep
just
bloop,
put a
bleep
filter.
bloop.
We'll put a filter over it, and it'll look old as shit.
Paul, that's a tomb in Egypt.
Were visited by aliens known as the
His
Anunnaki,
mom's
who
basement is a
supposedly
tomb in
created
Egypt.
A tomb and okay, so let's be real about this. Egypt has been digging in the fucking sand looking for unexplored tombs since God was a boy. Okay? Are you telling me that some Russian idiots bumbled into an undiscovered tomb and found an alien body?
Alien tomb.
Searching for fucking some crazy technology in the fucking sarcophagus.
Thank you so much for watching.
Oh, that was number one? That
was
grainy
it. That's
basement
it.
footage?
It was like the plot for Stargate. What the fuck?
I mean, bottom line, this is just a really shit video to cash in on people being complete fucking morons. And
Alright, so
every
now-
single part of it was shit.
Oh, yeah, I agree 100%. This video is a drunk kid crying and fighting his dad.
Whoa.
What the
over
fuck?
cigarettes.
While he's streaming.
While he's streaming
while
online.
live streaming.
I think on Twitch or something.
On Twitch, yeah.
Let's take a look.
Where's your at?
Where the fuck are my cigarettes at?
Mayor, call the cops!
Are you fucking kidding me?
Dude, what is your...
Does this just remind you of Paul?
I don't know yet. Let's
Okay,
listen to a little
Where the fuck
more.
are my cigarettes at? Dude, what the... Where the fuck are my cigarettes at? Are you fucking kidding me?
Dude, are you kidding?
Are you fucking
Is that...
kidding?
Hold on,
Paul,
can you pause this real
yeah,
quick?
yeah.
Is that this video, or does TJ want a
TJ.
cigarette?
I do want a cigarette.
Or were you asking just now, or was that the video? I can't... I'm so confused.
Was it TJ or was it the video?
Don't worry, I got my cigarette. They're right in my pocket.
Okay.
Oh, you got your cigarettes, man?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm...
Why were you asking for them earlier?
Hold on.
Hey, TJ, we grabbed your cigarettes earlier,
Where
dude.
the fuck are my cigarettes?
Hold on.
TJ,
What?
Where the fuck are my cigarettes at?
Fuck
Wherever they are.
Paul, call the cops, TJ. I got control, man.
I didn't.
You know what? You hit her, you're dead. Where the fuck are they at?
Come on, cigarette!
What the fuck?
Whitey ass bitch.
What the fuck is going on?
What a little pussy, dude. Like, I really hope this is fake. I really hope
this kid clearly has some mental problems.
I think he's. I think his dad posits he's on drugs in a minute.
Where the fuck are my
Oh my god!
I'm looking right there, dude.
Yeah, you can see him.
He's in a full mount.
This sounds like some people when we bring Ryby on.
Oh,
He's on something.
He's seriously fucked
He's
up.
on something. His pupils are fucking blown out. He's on something.
He's on it.
He's on it.
His pupils are the size of fucking dimes, Margaret. Call the police.
The boy's high.
The boy's high on the PCP.
He's on the dope.
I've seen a dope smackhead, and this is one of them. Call the police.
All right, this video is called "The Satanic Epidemic of Anal Rape."
Whoa!
In the United States.
It is a serious
Shalom.
problem, I've
This is
heard.
Mary Omni from the World Government House of King David, Holy Covenant Constitutional Enforcer. This is a Republic Notice. The title of this Republic Notice is called...
Is this the person who's talking right now?
Yes.
Yeah, it's Harriet Tubman's ghost.
It's Harriet Tubman. Harriet Tubman.
Satanic Epidemic of Anal Rape in the U.S.
Whoa.
Anal rape.
Listen
the
up, guys.
Satanic Epidemic.
Satanic
of anal
epidemic.
Rape
Once more.
in the U.S.
Hey, one person's epidemic is another person's
This
blasting.
silence is
Just
not
ask TJ.
spoken about the anal rape.
The epidemic of anal rape, TJ. How do you feel about it?
I mean, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
I'm a supporter of the epidemic of
I think
anal rape.
he's indicated to me, Ben, he thinks it doesn't go far enough.
Now, when she
Oh,
says,
no, guys,
hold
I
on
fell
though,
over, y'all.
when she says the U.S., she's not talking about what you think she is. So listen carefully, because
Okay.
there's some good logic about to happen.
Epidemic in the United States. Now, the U.S. and the United States has two different identifications. One is the United States, meaning the land in the land contract of the United States. And the other one is the U.S., and that's called the United Squatters. Them are the majority of the people. The majority
Squatters?
United Squatters.
Isn't U.S. just short for United States?
No.
Well, that's one thing. But
This is her thing,
It's
though.
separate.
This is separate.
There's
Paul.
also United
Same-
States, and then there's
And
the
then
United
there's the
Squatters.
United Squatters, and that's the rest of us.
of the people in the United States are United Squatters. They feel as though if they could come to America on the land and open their legs and squat out a baby, they're Americans.
What?
They're not. They call U.S. citizens.
This went a weird direction.
It is.
I didn't know this was going to be an
All they gotta do
anti-Mexican
is open
sentiment.
their legs, squat out a baby, y'all.
I mean, that dude, I've heard that type of rhetoric before. That's people say that. That's what they do. They come across the border. I shit you not, PJ. I read about it in the paper the other day. They come across the border 9 months pregnant. They're in labor coming across the goddamn border. They sit down and squat out a baby. That baby's American. Happens
That's
every day.
United Squatters.
Every day.
Can I ask something
They're
real quickly?
united in their
Do we know,
squad.
like, is this from like a church organization or something like that? Is that where this is from?
This is a
I
crazy
have no
person.
fucking idea where this is
This
from.
is an insane woman.
Just bear with me a second. I've got something like there was. Okay, so I was in New York fairly recently. Okay,
Yeah.
and this black lady. Well, I was at Penn Station. I was just sitting down, and there was this black woman just came along and sat next to us, a group of us there. And this black woman started yelling at us that we were white devils. But I'm pretty sure I recorded the conversation. Actually, I'll have to find it at some point. But she did use the phrase "United Squatters." I'm pretty sure.
Really?
And this is a really weird coincidence. Like I've never heard it ever before, and
I
now I'm
haven't
hearing it on
either.
this, and I'm genuinely freaked out that it
You
might be
have
the
to-
same person because she was. It was insane.
Minx, you have to do us a favor. If you can find that footage and confirm that this woman might be either the woman or
One of her
related
followers.
to one of the followers of this woman, then we'd like to hear about it. I think.
I think we'd like to listen to that audio.
I'll dig out my phone and give it a listen later on. It's not. I haven't got it with me at the moment, but
of course, I'm not saying now, but down the road, if you get a chance to look at it, let us know.
Someone said it's Tommy Sotomayor's mom.
That would make so much fucking sense.
And
Why?
they call
Because she's black?
United Squatting citizens.
Crispy.
They don't have any constitutionality. They squad really in the U.S. corporate mule anus. And this is why this is connected with the U.S. being a
They are
bastion
squatting.
land.
Hold on, I have to stop because she said something there that they are squatting in the U.S. corporate mule anus. What are we even talking about
Mule
here?
anus, dude.
You know, sometimes you gotta just get with the program.
We were talking
Paul.
about mule anus.
We're talking about the mule anus. Dude.
Why are we showing the Constitution of the United States?
I'm not sure.
Maybe that's part of the mule anus. Dude.
We the people are one mule anus.
Is that what it says?
Of anal rape.
Oh.
A lot of these United squatters came to rape and
you said
pillage.
anal rape quite a lot.
Dude, I love
They
this.
didn't come to pick fruit. Did you think they come to pick fruit?
Rape
shit?
and pillage, Paul.
Nah. They're here
Paul,
to rape. Fruit?
Then Paul,
They're
you're
here to
not
rape
so-
your butthole.
Paul, we famously heard many times that you come from a small town in Madeira, and you said a lot
Anecdotally.
a lot of people have come there and destroyed the town. Have they not destroyed the town?
The anal rape is
in the opinion of
off the
many
charts,
people
right?
who live in that town, Paul.
Many white people in that
Yes.
town feel that the Mexican folk that have moved
Squatters.
into the town, they are united squatters.
And they're anal rapists, correct?
And they're anal rape. Yeah, well,
Obviously.
the anal rape level in my little town is off the charts.
I would.
I think Paul's
Black
so fucked up,
Americans'
dude.
human capital investment of 300 and 400 years because some satanic bankers and leaders of the church.
She got so
of
much
the Catholics
reverb.
and
There's actually a road in my little town called Vole Avenue, and there's a saying, careful when you walk down Vole, someone's coming for your hole, because a lot of Mexicans live on
Sounds
Vole.
like wise words. That sounds like to me.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Watch your hole
told
on
them
Vole.
that they could come here, and they sponsored them here, and then they told them. They told them.
She sounds like she's
rape
like in a
and pillage
huge
the
room, like a
14
fucking huge room.
Yeah, like, is she talking in a giant cathedral right now?
Or
There's a
she's
lot of
either like
reverb on her
edited the
mic.
voice,
She
or
put an
she
effect
legit
over it.
That's an
is
effect.
Dude,
in a big
I
room.
think she's like at McDonald's or something, and everyone's just trying to enjoy their fucking disgusting food, and she's just like rambling this shit, and they're just like, "What the fuck is going on?"
There is an audience, though, because preachers are typically in a big echoey room, and they say some dumb shit, and they've got a whole congregation. So
It could
she's
be.
probably
That's
figuring
true.
it out at this point. Dumb people think that something sounds way more believable if it's big and echoey, you know?
This was obviously said in a big old room, so
Yeah.
this is important.
of the black infant. They said, as Catholic Church, I bring you here, but then again, I'm going to put you on the back and tell you to be a U.S. squatter in the anus of the U.S. corporate mule, so you can trample the constitutional black child for his 14th human capital inheritance and investment. Now, what does this have to do with the U.S. being a bastion of anal rape?
Yeah.
Well, if you approve of trampling the most vulnerable citizens, what you do to the least of these, you do unto me, is what King Jesus said.
King Jesus.
And what you do unto the least of these,
Dude, I think I'm kind of understanding, like, in a way. I think she's saying is that, like, black people have had it so hard. Now that people are feeling bad for these Mexicans, and that's just like wrong. And they've come here unjustly, and they were brought, but the black people were brought here.
Okay, I can buy that. Where's the mule's anus?
I don't know that part.
The
dude.
mule
I
anus
can't-
is still a mystery to
I can't figure
everybody
that out.
because I don't know yet.
I can't figure that out.
Interested in the rape, to be honest.
Is it because black people were promised a 40 acres and a mule?
Maybe.
That's the
That
only.
she talks
Looks like
about
we're
a
reading a bit
mule
too much into
anus?
this, guys.
That is a connection.
I can't really think of anything
I
else.
don't know, dude.
Democrats are
you trample
donkeys,
children.
but that's not
So
a mule.
that means there's no low you can go. You trampling a newborn baby for his birthrights.
Damn.
By 200, 300, 400 million. Okay? What? So you're raping the life
No,
chances
it's not okay.
of this black infant that's in the Constitution that
Yeah,
I
so-
might add is the God sovereignty of the constitutional United States of America, the greatest country that the world has ever seen or ever known and that will ever be on this planet.
How do you know that? How do you know that? I mean, like, how do you know?
King Jesus told her. That's how she knows.
Okay.
Talk to the king.
What
He
does
always
any of
gets
this?
it right, King Jesus.
I'm sorry. What does any of this have to do with an epidemic of anal rape?
I have no idea.
I've yet to even hear you talk about where is this anal rape happening?
In the mule's anus. Is it a mule that's getting raped?
Is
Are they
this
raping
big deal?
mules?
What's the deal? Yeah.
The mule anus is really throwing me off here.
This is all just nonsense so far. So
I don't think we're gonna.
It's
I don't think we're gonna piece it
gobbledygook.
together. But
I don't think so.
Yeah.
we got. I do have some more knowledge to drop on you guys. What do you guys think of nuclear weapons?
I don't like them. I mean, who likes them?
What about you, Minx?
Oh, they're the bomb. I love them.
Yeah,
No,
they're the bomb.
I guess I don't like nuclear weapons at all.
What? Well, you know what? It doesn't matter because they don't even exist.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, good.
Oh, what?
Really?
Holy
don't
shit.
even-
Okay, I guess I need to. My sleep.
They don't even exist.
Open your mind.
Open your mind. Free your
Time,
mind.
everyone, open your minds.
Squeegee your third
Okay.
fucking eye, people.
Okay, here we go.
Hoaxbusters.
Footage here is from the Atomic Filmmakers documentary. I'll
Okay.
put a link to it in the description.
Right.
Let's just take a look at some of the footage
Okay.
that they use in this film. Let's take a look at this
Obviously
explosion
fake.
here. I mean, does this look real to you?
Yes.
Yeah, it
Nice.
does. Nope. Yeah,
I thought
it
the
looks
alien
real.
was a lot
That
more real.
is not
Trust me.
frighteningly real.
Look at that. It's
Okay.
not real footage.
It's not.
It's not real, dude. There's so many missile test videos out there. Like, pretty much any missile you can imagine has been fucking tested. Look at some thermobaric fucking missiles, dude. This shit looks just like this.
Not to mention the fact that the special effects needed to create something like this didn't exist when these films were sourced. So
Precisely.
Wasn't there also like fuck tons of witnesses in Nevada for some of the tests too?
Yep.
No.
Of an
I
atomic
mean, there were lots of
bomb.
witnesses when the Japanese people when they had a nuclear bomb dropped on them. As well, you know?
I mean, there are
But
pictures
they
of
probably
people.
made it up. They probably exaggerated. It probably wasn't that bad.
It
Yeah.
was. So we dropped a
Little
firecracker or
bomb.
two on
There
it.
was
Wow.
missile testing in New Mexico, and there were people
Oh, yeah.
there, obviously.
That is Hollywood special effects. It's it's pretty good for its day, but I mean, come on, look at
Look
this.
at the green screen, guys. You can see it clearly.
Isn't it funny the inversion that goes on in the conspiracy community? They look at real footage and go, how fake that is. And they look at obviously bullshit footage of somebody manipulating a dummy and go, whoa!
I know, it's so great. They look at
gotta love
actual footage of nuclear bombs. They're just like, nope.
Shaky
Nope.
potato
The
cam.
Earth, all those photos we have of the Earth, NASA Photoshop.
Photoshops,
but that
every
picture of
last
them
one.
moving that stupid plastic dummy around.
Guys, you know what we need to do? TJ,
What?
we talked about this. We need to do a Bigfoot, and we also need to do a ghost and an alien video and release. And like, many have said that the alien, it's like, dude, these people are so fucking dumb. I guarantee you, if we could just put this out some random place and people will buy into it.
Now you guys haven't even begun to hear. Like, come on,
All right,
let's give
I'm
this
sorry.
guy.
I'm
Quit
sorry.
interrupting this shit. Let this guy fucking make his case.
I'm sure he's reasonable.
Like listen to his arguments before you just dismiss him.
Maybe it's not just Hollywood special effects. Maybe he's got
What
something
I
more.
really
than
wanted
to learn.
to examine was this piece of footage here.
Okay.
And let's watch this. Okay, the bomb goes off.
Right.
Let's give this a
Wow.
little bit of a closer look, shall we?
All right.
Something just ain't right here.
Yeah, it's a
How does he
bomb
know what a
going
nuclear
off. It's
explosion
a
looks
giant
like?
explosion.
Can you explain what's not right?
A
He's
massive,
about to
a
point it
massive
out.
release of
He's,
energy.
listen, he's about to explain what's wrong.
Look at the
Bomb
energy
goes
wave
off.
going out of
Now
it.
check
Yeah.
out this
Okay. Yeah.
area right here.
Yeah, check that
That
out.
white flash, that part of the explosion.
Yeah. That reaction.
Now let's keep an eye on that
Yeah.
as I
Okay.
run this in slow motion here. Now watch this. Watch how it stays static as the rest of the explosion
Oh my
encloses
god,
around
dude.
it.
Oh my God!
It's not possible.
It's not
Watch
possible.
This guy does
It's
not
possible.
understand what
You wanna
nuclear
know-
fusion is.
You want to know how I know it's possible? Because I'm looking at it right now.
Yep.
That's how I know it's possible.
This is a
This
gigantic
could be.
explosion. Oh my god,
This could be
this
Adobe
dude-
After Effects, if you ask me, guys. I think
Yeah.
I'm convinced. I think there's no nukes. Never happens. This
Okay,
guy's-
so
this
first
guy's
of
won me
all,
over.
this was taken from a profound distance away. Do we all agree? This
Yeah,
is a
of
long.
course.
Obviously, we can see the shockwave coming out from the bottom.
Yeah, this is miles
That
and
moves
miles
at the
away.
speed of sound, right? So we're at a distance where the speed of sound is visually, we can see it
This
openly.
must be from like an airplane.
We're
or
talking
something.
about an explosion that isn't the result of a giant cache of explosives. It comes from a very small, relative to the size of the explosion, package.
Oh, yeah.
So the explosion starts at a very dense point and expands out exponentially. So when he's talking about how this structure doesn't change, it's because the explosion hasn't, the energy from that explosion hasn't blown that out yet.
Motion.
See?
Reverse it.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Look at that.
Dude, wouldn't it be great? Hey, man, you know what? He can prove it. He can go to a nuclear missile testing site, and he can just stand there and wait. If it's fake, then nothing's going to happen.
The next time it's time for us to irradiate the desert in New Mexico
Yeah,
or
let's
something
send
to
him.
test an old bomb, let's have this dude go down there and just stand at ground zero with his fucking "this is fake" flag.
It doesn't
If he
change.
walks out alive, I'm wrong.
This is some kind of layering special effect.
Yeah. Layering?
Yeah, look at that layering.
Yeah, no, it's a
That-
gigantic
Guys,
release
you
of
need to
energy.
look at this through the right lens. You need to be using the right, like lens to see that it's fake. That's
kinda
the
like
mistake you're
the
making.
flat
You're not
Earth.
looking at it the right way.
Yeah, dude, to the untrained eye, this looks like a nuclear explosion. But to the trained eye, you can
Clever
see
effects.
it's all bullshit.
I mean, look at the. Also, pay attention to the little puffy clouds.
Okay. I'm looking at 'em.
Don't you think that's heating
Right
that
above the
fucking
so-called
moisture in the
mushroom
air,
cloud,
you
and how
idiot?
they're not
You don't
even
think that the
affected.
profound amount of
Just
heat
rewatch it
caused
again
by the
and
splitting
take
of an
note of that,
atom
too.
might heat the
Just
air?
watch atomic filmmakers. They admit that this footage came out of Lookout Mountain.
Dude, all his
Which,
evidence is this. This is the funniest thing. So they actually filmed these test sites, and what his evidence turns out to be is, look at the footage they provided from like 70 years ago. Yeah, it's definitely fake because I'm looking at it and I know it's fake. Is this Donald Trump making the fucking argument?
Employed
Fake news.
Hollywood
very
producers and people in the industry to produce all this footage.
Oh, yeah.
They admit to it.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
they're going to tell you that they went out there and filmed it, but no, they created it. There's no doubt about it.
So wait,
Lying
you said
scumbags, huh?
they admit to it, but they'll lie about it. What? How does that make sense?
It makes no sense. It's like all these crazy fucking people. They don't make a lick of fucking sense, dude.
Why else would you need Hollywood people? Just give it some thought. Thanks for watching.
All right, I'm gonna give it a minute of thought. You're
Bullshit.
a retard.
You're
an
a
idiot.
stupid person,
That was
and
like-
anybody that watched
was like a
this and
second
thought
of-
it was anything but Drek was a stupid person.
You guys are being way too judgmental. I think I'm convinced still.
Oh.
Yeah, it's some kind of layering
Well,
special
enjoy
effect.
that.
Meanwhile, let's go over here and look at Skinny Bob as he's manipulated and has his mouth wiped with tissue by these obvious puppeteers.
So everyone, this is the moment we're going to remind everyone to thumbs up the video and
Please
subscribe.
give us
please.
a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you're not already.
subscribe.
And subscribe to Minx and subscribe to Logan Hughey Clark or whatever.
And also do a line of coke, dude.
Subscribe to Scotty. Subscribe
Do you
to
have
Paul.
some?
Subscribe to Ben.
Well, we'll talk about that later.
Okay, fair
subscribe
enough.
to me. Subscribe to the universe.
Subscribe to everyone.
Just subscribe to every channel on YouTube.
Subscribe to subscribe. If there's a YouTube
Subscribe
channel
to
out there
yourself.
called subscribe
Make
to
a
it.
channel and then subscribe to yourself. even.
Yeah. We should also ask people if you would please take our Drunken Peasants survey. It's in the description section.
Very helpful.
That helps a lot.
It helps us out a lot.
It has already helped us, actually.
Yes, that's
we've
true.
already gotten a new sponsor.
We'd
So-
like more feedback though. So please,
And,
if you
any-
have a couple minutes, go take that.
And
for
even if
us.
you don't give a shit about us, everyone who does it is entered in to win a $100 Amazon gift card. So for just telling us what you
I
think
think
of
it's
this
once
show,
a month too.
Once a month, yeah.
Tell us what you think about this fucking podcast.
You could win an Amazon gift card
if you
just
think
for filling
Paul
out a
is fat,
survey.
right? Paul is fat. You think TJ is fat, right? TJ is fat.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want about the show. Give us input. Tell us what you think. Let us know what you do and all
I guess
that bullshit.
we kind of hope that you're honest about what you think and
Yep.
give us some constructive criticism.
And by
but you
the way,
don't
guys,
have to.
keep an eye out for some clips that will be coming out relatively soon here.
Oh, that's true. We will have for the next 3 days. We're not doing a Wednesday show like we usually do. Although some weeks we will be doing
Yeah,
it.
depending.
But it just depends on different factors. But every week from now on, we're going to release throughout the week a series of clips on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday that are just standalone Drunken Peasants
It's
clips,
new. It's
tackling
not-
subjects.
it's not anything old.
They're brand new. They're not old clips. They're not stuff we just cut out of episodes. They're stuff that we made
So it's not
original just for you
spamming.
guys.
It's not spamming.
It's not
It's brand new. We sat down and filmed some of this today, right, guys?
Yes, we did.
The first batch of those were filled today, and we're going to continuously do that throughout the week. So you're going to get these little chunks of DP outside of the main show while we're gone for the week and planning the main shows, which are now we should remind people 3 hours long, right? We're going
3 hours long.
We're going 3 hours tonight. We're going the distance, man.
They seem to be upset with Paul for being fat.
I'm working on it, guys.
Paul
I
is
know
trying to
that
lose
people
weight.
are really upset, and I know that they're using this like negative fat feedback to try and get me to lose weight. But Ben and I have talked. We've come to an agreement. Ben, am I wrong in stating that you have agreed to help me get a diet and exercise plan put together?
No.
And you're going to help me work out, right?
Yeah.
And you're going to help me lose some weight.
Paul, you can feel better because someone actually.
You know, you should do.
And
Ben,
we're going
the
to do it
truth was
slow.
revealed,
No.
dude.
I'm not going to work him to death.
No, he's not going to be a drill instructor because I
Yeah.
can't do that shit. I have to do it
well,
slowly.
also,
you should make him
we
your
want you
pack
to-
mule, dude. You should like
Don't
make
make
him
me
hold your
fucking
chariot
shut
and
up,
whip
shut
him
up,
and
Shut
shit.
up, TJ. Shut
so
up.
we no because we first of all we want him to be able to keep doing it for one thing, and then also we don't want him to lose the weight too fast,
because that's really unhealthy.
Right.
And you want to build muscle as you lose weight.
Right.
You want to turn the energy from fat
Paul,
loss
we're gonna
into
turn that
muscle.
mush into fucking muscle,
So
dude.
what I'm telling you guys is
6
basically
hours a day working
I don't want
out.
to oversell this, but by the end of 2017, I'm going to be a fucking Adonis, and TJ is going to be the lone
I'll tell you
blubberbutt
what.
on this fucking podcast.
One cool
You know
thing.
what, Paul? Anything I can do to help you in this mission, man. You need some supplements.
I may need your
you know,
support. I may need your
anything.
emotional support as a
Anything
friend.
you need, yeah.
One cool thing about going
I
to
want
Europe.
you to be the fattest one, dude.
That's going to happen.
Oh, it's going to happen.
But one cool thing about going to Europe is that like you'll be able to eat pretty much whatever you want because of all the walking.
That's
that we're
another
gonna
thing,
do.
Ben, and that's another thing. By the time we go to Europe, I don't want to be a fat blob of immobile shit. I want to be able to walk around and see things and not have my
Well, then
feet
we
and
have to
legs
start
hurt.
pretty soon.
We're going to
'cause
start
that's
soon,
coming
Ben.
around
I'm
the
going
corner.
to get a hold of
into
you.
muscle.
I'm going to get a hold of you in the next week or two, and you and I are going to start, man.
Okay.
We're going to start
Next
going and
week or
hitting the
two.
gym together.
Paul's like, yeah, next
And
week
you're
or
gonna
two.
help me out,
It's going to be
and
the next
I
week or
wanna
two
see
for
it,
the next
Paul.
week or two, too.
We'll keep each other accountable and shit. I'm
All
going
right.
to lose a bunch of fucking weight, guys. Like, I've done this before. I know how it works.
No.
We'll see,
I just
Paul.
usually don't have a
We'll
dude. Like,
see.
I think
usually
Paul's
don't
going to
have
get
a
even
friend.
fucking fatter than he was before.
The last time, the only person keeping
Paul-
Paul accountable was Paul. That
Paul's
clearly
gonna
doesn't
lose,
work.
You know what? You think Paul's going to lose 10 pounds the next month, dude?
Paul
When he
raped and
starts-
murdered a girl in
Oh, dude, if I
1990,
only lose
dude.
10 pounds in the next month, I'll be really, really disappointed.
Well, so what is your
Paul
goal?
raped
My-
and
my-
murdered a
my
girl in
goal is
1990.
15 to 20
Paul
pounds
raped
in
and
the
murdered
next
a girl
month.
in 1990.
So
I
Paul
will,
raped and
I will
murdered a
weigh
girl in
myself tonight
1990.
when I get home.
Yeah, weigh yourself and let us know what it is.
And I will let you guys know in a month if I attain my 15 to 20 pound goal, because I'm going hard. I want to go fast. Look, the first 20 pounds that come off of me is water weight usually anyway. So I'm really gonna I'm doing this for real, man. TJ, you are going to be
Well, Paul, we fully support
the
you trying
fattest
to do it.
drunken peasant.
TJ,
I don't support him.
we support you if you want to do it too. TJ,
So-
don't betray to lose some weight,
Don't
man.
betray. Hey, get your
So
skinny
lose some
hand
weight.
off me.
Lose some weight, TJ. Come
Get
on,
your
man.
skinny, disgusting
Come on,
hand
TJ,
off
lose
me.
some weight,
No.
dude.
Don't
Lose some
touch
weight,
me.
What's wrong
TJ.
with your collarbone, TJ? What's on your collarbone, TJ?
Stop it. Stop it.
Is it a spider?
Stop it.
Stop.
What's
Stop
touching
it.
this?
Stop. Stop.
Stop. Stop. Stop. No. No, no, no.
No.
I'm not touching you.
Oh, no, 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 no.
I'm not touching you, TJ.
TJ turns into a submissive foreign man when you touch his collar. He's like,
no,
no,
no.
stop, no, senor,
no, good.
senor, no, please,
no.
Plan.
Oh,
Poetry's
no.
hissing, screeching, squawking.
Fuck
you,
you,
Melon.
Melon.
I am blaming you.
Yay!
Feminist. Yeah, poetry.
Hissing, screeching.
I don't think we've watched this.
Southern Fried Poetry
Jam.
It's Saturday night. The air is cool and sweet, but it's warm inside the house.
Cool.
Humid with human bodies, and it feels like a rainforest.
Cool.
Okay, so far I actually understand what
Yep.
you're talking about.
You've set,
That's a good
you've
start.
set the stage.
My friend asked me where I am, if she can come too. I say yes. Forward
Okay.
the address, but I warn her that the party is unsafe. There's a jungle cat crouching in the bush, his claws concealed in sweaters.
And now you're off the rails. There's no jungle cat at the party. There's not a jungle cat. There's no the man at the party that you think looks predatory is not a jungle cat.
Jungle cat waiting to rape.
And she replies, "It's okay. I brought my pepper spray, my pocket knife." And I want to scream at her. What protection is your pepper spray once he's convinced you to put it away? What good is your knife when he's already buried you in his bed? 82%.
Dude, it'd be so great if that dude who just walked in just watched that for a second and just turned around and walked the fuck out, dude.
Was he got like a Whataburger cup?
Maybe he
or
will,
something?
dude. Yeah, that is a Whataburger cup.
I so want that dude.
Greensboro, North
We
Carolina.
convince ourselves we can trust, because rapists don't bury themselves in bushes. They don't jump out from the dark. They hide in plain sight behind beguiling smiles that say, "I'd never hurt you. I'd never mean to. I'd never take what wasn't mine." They convince you.
Fucking rapists.
Man,
they're
this
everywhere.
fucking fear-mongering.
It's in the ass in North Carolina.
It's a smart. It's your smiling friend, Paul. You know what, Paul? They bring up a good point. You never really know someone, do you?
No, you don't.
What lies behind Paul's egos?
You'll never know.
You never fucking know, man. Paul could be plotting to kill us all.
Judging from the videos we watched today, statistically, pretty much all of us are rapists.
Oh, yeah. Every single person
of
here.
course, everyone's a rapist.
I'm a
Owe them
rapist. You're
that
a rapist.
it's no big deal. That it was a mistake. That it'll never happen again, because that's how they survive. They operate on exceptionalism. They use their friendships as tokens for passes. They worm their way into your roommate's bed.
To be honest with you, the data kind of supports that they survive because there's a culture of shame around rape, and people are reluctant to come forward and accuse their rapists at the time of the rape. But yeah, I guess they're allowed to thrive because of other things too.
Convince her that you're overreacting. Convince her that he's not like that. Convince her that rape apologism's not so bad if he holds her right. Never mind what he did to our friends. Because rape's not so bad when the rapist is someone you like.
Right.
Isn't that just called sex?
I mean, one of the reasons why Sweden is often mislabeled as the rape capital of the world is because people just report rapes there way more often than they do here. Because
not only that, but like someone touched my butt.
Yeah,
I was raped.
It's rape. Their definition of rape is incredibly broad compared to the Western idea of penetrative sex being rape.
You said you want to rape an incredible broad? What?
Yeah, yes, that's what I said.
The trees of my memories.
TJ's an incredible fraud.
Poison, onions, and snake fruit leaves. I'm sitting on a couch with my friend.
This is the part of the poem where I fake emotions.
Yep.
It's late. I fall asleep on his shoulder. I wake to find him digging into my carcass, taking stock. His hands made filthy by
Can
soil.
I say something?
Yep.
As an actor, typically when somebody's speaking in the way that she is with clear sobs, there would be like tears streaming down her face. Maybe I don't mean to assume her tear duct status, but
she should have like rubbed her eyes with an onion or something just
like
before.
if this emotion isn't happening naturally as a reaction to the piece that you wrote, then forcing it nobody looking at this critically thinks that you're actually as distraught as you are trying to portray yourself.
You're a rape apologist, Paul. A rape apologist.
You're a misogynist.
No. It's very important during this part of the poem to ham-fistedly sob, even though it's not believable at all.
And son, the next day, he's sobbing, saying he doesn't remember sinking his nails into me, that the blood on his hands is just as scary for him. And I can't help but think, in the Brazilian rainforest,
Sorry, what?
Going off the rails on a crazy train.
Do what you guys want with this video, but for now it's tear watch for me. I want to see if this chick sheds a single tear with all this fucking emotion.
convinces the tamarins that it's one of them, that it can be trusted. All it needs is some sympathy, brings them close till the time is right. It's one of the most effective predatory tactics.
This is like paranoid, delusional, fucking fantasy territory.
Like, where do these take place? Like, who goes? Like, oh, you know what? I fancy an evening of fucking slam poetry. I mean,
like-minded people.
Do humans actually say that? Is that a thing people think? Yeah, I love to go out and listen to slam poetry because
you know what we should do tonight to unwind? Let's listen to some stupid bitch ramble on some nonsense about being a victim.
Knowing what I know about low-level college classes too, a good percentage of that audience might have been forced to be there by their teachers in different subjects to write a report on it or some shit.
Gross.
I mean, this whole analogy is so fucking cringy. It's
it works. Every time.
Tear watch.
Nope.
No tears. Well,
totally for.
It's probably
You're
held
a
at like
fucking
one of those
huckster.
colleges where they have like intro to feminism classes, and they open it with like, look to your left, look to your right. Statistics prove both of these men are gonna rape you.
I mean, when you're performing a piece, part of crying during a piece is summoning forth emotion in yourself surrounding that piece, connecting something emotional in yourself to that piece. She wrote it. She pretended to cry during it. You're a fake.
Paul, how can you call her a fake?
And when that man looks at me from across the room, I'd see the jungle panthers stalking in the bushes. Do I sound emotional enough to everybody? Am I selling it hard enough, everybody?
All right, everybody. We are at about closing time for this show.
Wow.
We will ask you to please very kindly give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the show. Let us know what you thought. Let us know what worked. Let us know what didn't work. Let us know what your opinion was in general, because we're very fucking interested in what you have to say. We actually are. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. We will see you again all throughout the week with new clips, and then we will see you again for a full show on Friday.
Thank you to Minx and Logan for being awesome guests tonight.
Pleasure being on as always.
Yeah, thanks for having us, guys.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Thanks.
Bye-bye, y'all.
Good night, everybody.
Smoke weed every day.
Bye.
Buy our shirts. Subscribe to our channel.
Force your friends to subscribe.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. If you have a friend, even if they're like, I don't like podcast, be like, hey, man, subscribe to the Drunken Peasants.
Dude, you know what'd be awesome
no matter what
right
they
now?
say, just make them do it.
I wish I had the Nintendo Switch, dude.
Even if they're never going to watch and they hate us,
I'm gonna play that
just
Zelda
make them
game.
subscribe to us.
Shut
Make
up,
them.
TJ.
Make
Shut
them.
up.
Shut up.
You
All
shut
right,
the fuck
good
up.
night, everybody.
Good
Nighty night.
Piece of fucking shit.